Back off me. Go on. Back off me! Boom! Back off me! Great ball! It's 2. We don't miss those! We don't miss those, baby! What the hell? What the fuck? It's Bergomi! It's Bergomi! The homie Bergomi! Rami! How'd you like that, baby? I love it! Oh, the king! Oh! Rat time. Where's my rats? Where's my rats? Oh! Just for you. Just for you! Color! 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 Who is it? Robbie! Robbie! No, it's Honest! Yeah, some of that. What a tackle. What a tackle, lads. What? Oh my! One day. Oh, look at Tanker, that's hunting. Boom! Sit down! First time! Boom! You're crazy, lads. You're crazy. OC with another €30 bomb, €35 bomb. Lads, you're absolute nuts, man. You're nuts, man. 27 players left. This is it, man. The dumbbells out. The dumbbells out. Double pack? Oh, it's a 2-on-1 after you! Get in! Get in! Boom! Oh, Messi! Ball in the collar! Oh! Oh! It's the king with the finish of the century! Oh! Oh, what's the crack, boys? What's the crack, man? Welcome in. We were just simming a couple of games there, so we finally finished this, man. Honestly, I'm gonna chat, right? We're eating a nice little wrap here at the moment. Look at this, man. A bit rice heavy, but pretty decent, man. Look. Look at that for a wrap, man. So listen, we're gonna be chatting about the game today, man. We're gonna be playing a bit of the Player of the Week. We're on our free-to-play. I want to talk about this AC Milan Legends event. I want to talk about the new cards that we're getting. We have BARESI in here as well, but lads, to be honest with you, I'm with my free-to-play squad today, right? Obviously, we were just doing this event here, but we do have a couple of new cards to play with. So, yeah, let me say hello to everybody in the chat, lads. You're banging it in again as usual with the chat. We've got Stephen, Majid, Oran, ABD, The Skin, Mayor is in the chat, Average is in the chat, AB is in the chat. What's up, boys? Rockchalk is in the chat as well. Stephen is in the chat again. Dimmy's in the chat. Welcome in, brothers. Sans is in the chat. Blood Red is in the chat. Hitman is in the chat. Who else is here, man? Say hello if you guys want to shout out. Gulf Coast is in the chat. Wendy's in the chat. SQH is in the chat. El Medi's in the chat. OC is in the chat. JV is in the chat. TGX, Oxy, Lone Wolf, Vic. Let me know if I missed you, lads. Sorry, no. There's messages coming in here. Top Gun's in the chat. Naguma, Mirza, Cyborg, Duff. Football Universe is the goal. Thank you, brother. Welcome in as well. Jamal, Agent, Amit. Marco Robbie's in the chat. Marco, how's your sister? Shurov's in the chat. Chris is in the chat. Soccer Revolution. El Presidente. Lucas is in the chat. What's up, El Presidente? Welcome in, boys. Prezi, welcome in as well, bro. Casual, welcome in. Chiba, welcome in. Sorry, boys, I'm late, man. I'm late. I am late, but we're going to be playing a little bit of Player of the Week today, man. We do get free cards as well. Dragon, Sparks, I Jump Like Me, IYB. ABD is a fraud. Bobby Firmino's in the chat. Loki, Wayne. Duff is in the chat. Duff Play. Ezekiel's in the chat. If I missed you, lads, apologise, man. Jamie, welcome in. Nightwing, welcome in. So, lads, we're going to crack on, man, right? I'm going to get into everything. So, this is the free manual Neuer here, okay? I'm going to play with these players today, okay? I'm going to play on Player of the Week. I think it's the best thing to do, man. Because I feel at this stage, I just don't see it, man. GT, welcome in, brother. Welcome to the chat. Mr. KK, welcome in. Football lad, what's the crack, bro? Also, boys, sorry, I just need to swallow there. Also, boys, right? The last video I did, man, was sponsored by Soccer at Oz, right? I've done a video on it. I've showed you what it is, man. If you're ever looking for any kits, this is the kits that I get, man. These are the kits that I get. We're trying to organize a couple of giveaways. The plan is to have one giveaway every month for you guys. They'll send them on to you, man. You'll be able to pick what jersey that you want, whatever size you want, if you want name on the back or whatever. I'm going to drop a link into the chat, man. That is my tracking code. So if you buy from that link and you enter uni as a discount code, you get 10% off the basket and off everything. Every size, every kit that you could possibly think of. If they don't have a kit that you're looking for, retro or modern, I'll reach out to them and ask them, man. So yeah, I'm not going to push it too much, man. Obviously, this is the first sponsored video that we have in the last video. But if you guys want it, man, there's a 10% code off there, and I basically get the 10%. So if you spent 100 quid, you get 10 euro off, so it's only costing you 90, but I get that 10 quid. That's basically it, man. Just to be fully transparent with it. So that's it, man. That's it. So this Manuel Neuer, right? We're going to have a look as well. Lucas, what are you writing in, man? What are you writing in? I'm glad that the presidential battle has come to a conclusion and Ron has come into his senses and rejoined my team and remained as vice president and is the next president of the club. Does Ron know about that? Ron, are you signing off on that? Now, as my first duty, I'll be organising a showdown between the fraud Barry and the bigger fraud Rockchalk for next week. You better, man. You better. I owe Pezep a game, man. Me and Pezep are having a best of three because he slandered Collar. Okay? And if anyone slanders Collar, man, there's war, okay? This Manuel Neuer, lads, we're going to try him. We'll try everyone today, lads. Anyone that you want to try, man, on this, we'll try. This is our free to play. I'll do a couple of cheeky spins if we have the coins. There's a couple of missions to sort out here as well. But first, I want to talk about a player reset, man. Right? A lot of people have been asking me about this reset. And I think that this tells us that we are going to get a reset, man. Gary, welcome in, bro. No, lads, the hat's coming off, man. Look at the hair. I need to get the hair cut next week, man. But the hat is off. It's freezing, but the heat's on. The heat's on. This is what you get for this one, man. Lads, can I show you something, man? Best thing about work from home. Look what I'm wearing. Am I wearing pants? Yes and no. Look at this, man. Christmas pajamas I'm in. So I'm business on the top end, party on the bottom end. Because you can't see the bottom. But this is what you get for the campaign objectives here, right? Dre, don't be too sure of that, man. AC Milan 125th anniversary, lads. This is what your rewards are, man. They're gallery pieces. You're not getting free players. You're not getting any free players, man. You know? This is the problem now, I think. And I think the reason that they're doing that is because I do think that they are going to steer us for next season into eFootball 2026. They're going to have some sort of reset. I've been talking about it for a while, man. I know you guys... I don't know, man, how I feel about it, you know? I don't know how to feel about it because, you know, some of us have spent a lot of money, but these are the rewards that you get, man. And this is it, you know? Badges and, you know, different types of badges that you can pick on your team. I think this is what they're probably going to bring in to the game a little bit more. So it's going to be interesting, man, to see whether they bring this in for the reset or they kind of continuously drop it over the next couple of months. Like, I just feel at this stage, man, that we're going to get a reset. I don't know how you guys feel about that. We've done a poll before. Let me do another poll. Let me know. Before I have my say and before I get into a big spiel and I kind of complain a bit, I want to get your read. Because I'm going to be honest, man, with you about what I think. ABD, we're doing fine, brother. Lads, can I say one thing, man? Can I say one thing? I hope the chat is fixed today. It seems to be fixed today, but I'm not 100% sure yet. And also, I'm going to say a second thing. We are going to be watching the live finals today, man. It's not on yet, so we're going to wait to watch that. I think it's on in about an hour's time. So we will watch that as well. It's actually live in 79 minutes. So probably about 90 minutes, man, before they've done all that, we'll probably watch it. Whoops. So that's going to be in an hour's time, man. You can see there, 70 minutes or whatever it is. So we'll keep that up for the time being and we'll keep an eye on that. Yeah, before I get in, man, I'm going to get a read of the chat and see what you guys are thinking. This is the new Kimmich as well. Which Musiala? I don't have this new Musiala here. This Musiala looks really good, man. Yeah, this Musiala looks like a demon. This Musiala is a beast. If he was booster, he would definitely be endgame. But very, very tasty, man. Speed, acceleration, balance, ball control, dribbling, tight possession. All going to be at the 90. He's a beast, man. He's a centre forward as well. It's a very, very interesting card. Goal poacher, very interesting card, man. All right, let me just check one thing, man. Also as well, boys, I thought, man, that this was going to be coming today. These players. Yeah, I thought that them boys were going to be coming. That's Musiala's skills, lads. He's just missing flip-flap, but he has super touch. So as a striker, this is an unreal card. There is no Mountain Man. There's literally nothing going on with the AC Milan event. They don't even give you a free player, man. But I thought we were going to get this, man. That's volume 2. They're saying now. Yeah, Ron. The AC Milan event is literally just going to be... Let me just switch over here, lads. Hold on a second, right? Let me just switch over to my main account because I do have coins in this. But I thought we're probably going to get that next Monday. But I think we're getting Xavi and Iniesta next Monday. Yo, Bilden, welcome in, bro. So we're over on our main account now, lads. There's nothing to explain in the AC Milan event, lads. I'll show you. This is the rewards that you get. You literally just have to score goals with and play matches with AC Milan players. I'll show you. I'll show you exactly this, man. This is basically the AC Milan event, right? I'm over on my main profile now because we're going to spin for the Player of the Weeks. I'm just going to play with Player of the Weeks today. Make sure and you get your last login presents for this as well. It's 150,000 GP. The console one will be on in an hour's time. So this is basically the AC Milan pack. This is the AC Milan thing here, man. It's a joke, really. I mean, they should have given us a free legend. It would have been nice. But for this, man, it's just, in my opinion, it's a bit of a joke, man. This AC Milan legend event here is quite cool, right? It's a nice idea. But I feel like that they should have given us a free spin, man, or even one of the free legends. But instead, you get a jigsaw puzzle piece, man. And you can play this on any difficulty. It doesn't really make a difference, man. But eventually it goes up. The first match, I think, is beginner, and then it goes up and up and up. So this one is beginner, this is regular, this is top player, and then this is legend. Now, the legend event, man, a lot of people have been saying that it's difficult. I'd love to probably play that and see what it's like, but I don't really fancy playing 3 games here. But these are the rewards that you get for it here. You get a puzzle piece here for the first time rewards in Challenge 1. You get a AC Milan 125th anniversary avatar set. And then you get another puzzle piece and you get another avatar set for the AC Milan Devil here. Right? These puzzle pieces, all that they give you is basically a graphic or an artwork. I don't know, man, why... Listen, I can see what they're trying to do, kind of like with the gimmicky stuff, but they should have just given us players, man, that when you complete the puzzle, you get a spin or something. Like at the moment, man, there's going to be the puzzle pieces that we get. You don't get the classic kit, you don't get anything. It's the same as the Captain Tsubasa one here. So this is basically what you get, look. That's all that you get, man. It's a full screen or, you know, a graphic. That's all it is, man. There's no point in going for it unless you really want to, you know, get the players or get the badges, something to do. But then they have their own objectives here as well. And these objectives, you can double dip with these. But you literally don't get anything but puzzle pieces, man. And that's all you have to do. So you literally just have to go in here. I've already got Kimmich. So to get Kimmich, you just have to score 1 goal in a challenge event. That's all you have to do. So in this here, in this event, right, you can double dip with all these objectives. But to get Kimmich, they've actually added that now, as far as I know, with the missions. So into the objectives, I think Kimmich is still in with the Captain Tsubasa collaboration here. And that's it. All you have to do, man, is score a goal in a challenge event. So you can just click on that, enter this, and I'll show you. So my advice for anyone that's looking to clear this will be this. Yo, Rosie, please don't spam now, bro. This is your first and only warning, man. You were the same the last day. This is your last chance now, man. Please don't spam. Every time I look down, you're spamming, please. Right? All you have to do, man, is put 5 in here. Put 5 players in here that play for AC Milan. And you don't need anyone from Bayern München or anybody like that. Just put 5 in for AC Milan here. We're going to talk about the reset in a second. Let's keep voting for the time being. So you can double dip with this. It's very easy. No, Close is not coming Monday, I don't think. Close is not in the game, bro. I'll spin now in a minute. I'm showing you this one first. So, cool the jets, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. That's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that should be fine. So once you have 5 AC Milan players in here, all you have to do is basically start up this match. It can be on any difficulty you want. It doesn't make a difference, man. You start in this reward here. Listen, I've been kind of a bit... I honestly, man, I've been a bit disappointed. Like, I haven't really seen a card yet. Like, even Rummy, man. I personally don't think that Rummy is anywhere near what he used to be back in the PES days, man. I just think that the game has moved on from those kind of slightly clunkier. Like, Eto'o, I don't think there's anyone better than Samuel Eto'o at the moment. Now, all you have to do, lads, look, literally in this event, it's on beginner level, man. Right? So even Let's could clear this event. All you have to do is score 1 goal, man. That's all you do. And you get Kimmich straight off the rip. That's all you have to do, man. Of course we'll be playing multiplayer. Yeah, honestly, man, they should have just... I honestly don't know, man. And trust me, I've asked them. I've said, like, why don't you give us free cards? Like that's how you get Kimmich there. Genuinely, man, that's how you get Kimmich there. Oh, no, lads, I'm playing with the... Oh, no, I'm not. I was thinking, that's Messi there. Yeah, I think Suarez is very good as well. But all you have to do, man, in my opinion, is to give better rewards. You know what I mean? Like, there's no point playing these rewards on the more difficulty, because the grind of the gameplay isn't fun offline at the moment. Like, it's fine, but, like, you're not going to be like, oh, this is a really, really, really difficult challenge. I'm going to really embrace doing this. You know, it's not like an Elden Ring type difficulty, man. But as you score goals, man, you'll start to complete the objectives. So that's basically all you have to do there, man, is score 2 goals, I think, with AC Milan players. And that's it. Now, I'm just going to score 1 more goal with Van Basten here, and then we're going to have a chat about the free reset and what I think will happen. So now we've got our badge. We've scored 2 goals with AC Milan. We'll get the last objectives by just literally clearing this match and just seeing it out. And then we'll get the win for playing with 5 players from AC Milan. That's basically all you have to do, man. It's very, very simple. And even on the beginner difficulty, the players don't chase down the ball. So once you pass it back here to a player, they won't chase down the ball. And that's basically it, you know? Well, listen, these, I don't feel that they will be, because I'll tell you why, man, right? The cards that they've released today, I just don't feel like that they're going to be any better. Now, I want to show you something, right? I want to show you something here. If I can get it up. It's a problem. It affects many men. But if I can get it up here, right? Let me just show you something. If I have the link here, just bear with me 2 seconds now, lads, while we're doing this. Hazard is coming, I think, probably next week or the week after. I would say that Hazard will be out before the Christmas period, if you were to ask me. Don't tell me I deleted this picture now. I think I did, you know. Okay, right? This is probably going to be the next big update, man, that they come. Whenever this update drops, this is probably going to be the next big update. You know? Listen, Rock is chilling in the chat there. We've got something planned. Don't worry, man. Don't worry for that. There's going to be a couple of spankings handed out now, very soon. But honestly, right, where I think the reset will come, I think at this stage, man, I feel like that this mode is going to be, how will I say it? I think that this mode is going to be very, very kind of important in terms of like when the game actually drops. I think this will tell a lot, because I think this is when we're going to get the next big update. I thought that this mode was going to come last week with V4.2, and it didn't, man. So I don't know when they're going to drop this mode, but I know that they're kind of banking on this mode as being like not like their main thing going forward, but I think they're banking on this to be like kind of that fun pick up and play rather than having to sit there and do your squad and whatever, you know? I expect Hazard will probably be in a box the same way as maybe with 50 players, or else maybe they'll do a campaign around it. But I would say they'll just bring him out with 2 new legends, you know? Am I finishing the Mesa tier list you started the other day? Didn't watch yesterday's stream. Ricardo, I have a video up on that, bro. I have a video up on that, man. A full video up on that. No, this was not the major update, mate. This is the thing. This is... They haven't brought the update yet. This is the thing. They haven't brought this update yet. I think what they'll do with this mode is they're going to use this mode as a grind mode. That they'll want people playing this. It's quick, it's easy. You're on the toilet, or you're going on the bus somewhere, or you've got 5 minutes, or you're sitting in a waiting room somewhere, or you're chilling out in bed at night, and you just pick out the phone, you play 5-6 games, you get your rewards, you bounce. It's going to be a 3v3 mode, yeah. We've already seen this mode. Have you guys not seen this video? Has anyone not seen this video? Because I can play the video if you want. While I'm waiting, I'm just simming this game, and then we're going to chat about the free reset. And we're going to do our spins after this game. We're going to spin for the player of the week. So this mode, for anybody that hasn't seen it, I have a video up on it. I have a video up on this, man. It's a 3v3 co-op, yeah. But supposedly it's going to just be an event. It's not going to be like its own mode. That's the thing. No, I'm not playing the whole video, lads. I'm not playing the whole video at all. But this mode here is going to be probably their answer to what they're probably trying to do for the casual crowd. Iddy, what does the FIFA license have anything got to do with a reset, man? It's not got to do with it at all. The FIFA license is not going to determine the development of the game. At all. It's nothing got to do with it, really. Let me see if I have this video, lads. If I don't have this video, I won't be able to play it, so... Yeah, this is it here. Let me just turn down the music. So this is it. That's the new mode that you're seeing there. It's a 3v3 FIFA Street, Volta, whatever you want to call it type mode. And it's been in the new data here that you see. It's a 3v3, yeah, mode. It's called Strike Arena. Now, you can watch that full video on the site or on my YouTube. I'm not going to do it all. Now, listen. I'm going to talk about it, right? I'm going to talk about this, what I think is going to happen. We're just simming this game to get the free players, and then we're going to do a couple of spins, okay? At the moment, I think what Konami are going to do, they're going to be very clever, I think, in how they transition over to like a reset. Because they probably know that they're leaving a lot of money on the table if they don't do a squad reset, right? So I'm going to end the poll here. So 66% of people would say that they wouldn't like a squad reset. So a squad reset essentially would be, the best way of describing it is the exact same thing that happens in FIFA or EAFC or NBA 2K or any seasonal game. So if I am playing EAFC and I open packs and I get Mbappe and I get Ronaldo and I grind for Pele and I grind for Zidane and I grind for Henry and I grind for whoever I want, or I buy coins for whoever I want, I can play with them until EAFC 26 comes out, and then I repeat the process. I start from scratch. Now, the way Konami have done this before in PES 2021 was they gave a veterans bonus. So the veterans bonus, right? I have a video of listen, everything I'm talking about, I've already done videos on before, But it's just for people that have probably joined the game or have missed the stream before. It's something that I think that this is probably the smartest way that they'll do it. So let me just see if I can get the official veteran bonus here, which was you could get all of these cards for free. So I still have some cards here. Let me see. That was it. This was it here. Oh, of course I can't download this. This was it here. So I'm going to show you. No, man, this isn't it. I want the one. I want it from the in-game. This is it. This is it. This is it. This is actually my tweet that I put up ages ago. So bear with me 2 seconds, lads. This is it. So can you read that? Can you read that? That will explain what they did with PES 2021 again. If you played either eFootball 2021 or eFootball 2021 Lite, which was the free version, you will be eligible to receive a veteran's bonus in eFootball 2022. The bonus is receivable based on the milestones you achieved. So if you had 5 players, you got 1 chance steal, which was guaranteed a legend. Now, I still have the players that I got from this in eFootball 2025. Bonfire, I disagree, man. I don't think that they need content to do the reset. I agree with you in one way and I disagree with you in another way. So all Konami might do is they might set the table here for people to actually say, right, you've got 25 legends or you've got 30 double boosters. We're going to give you we're going to give you player tokens like this veteran bonus that guarantees you a new version of that card. Like what they did with the skill trainers when people released a lot of their skill trainers. But reset better not happen. The veteran bonus is bollocks, especially if you spent a lot of money. Of course, oh, see, I totally agree. From that point of view, yes. From that point of view. Like, this is a very, very easy free-to-play model that they could employ. And to be honest with you, I don't think that many people could, like, for the people that would complain about it, I think that Konami would probably take that as a sign of like, well, okay, let's just, they're going to have to do it, lads. This is the thing, right? If they don't do it with eFootball 26, they're going to do it with eFootball 27. There has to be some sort of reset, or there has to be some sort of level in the playing field in terms of like, there are people now in the game that have only picked up the game in a month, like this month, right? So let's just say somebody downloads the game let's just say somebody downloads the game over Christmas period, right? So they get a PS5, they've never had a PlayStation 5 before, they download a free football game because they don't like EAFC, and they're like, ooh, this looks interesting. They try UFL, they try eFootball. They don't have the chance at the moment to spin from Aldini, Nesta, or their favorite players. So if they missed a player or they weren't playing the game at that time, they're not going to be able to do it. So I think that's why they've really been kind of trying to bring out these double boosters and bring out everything like that. So it's going to be interesting. Like, that's the thing. I don't know how they can keep going with 106, 107 players overall. Because every single booster that they're bringing out now is like that rating. That's exactly it, Scott. That's unfortunately the reality of it. Say somebody spends £1,000 this year on the game and they do a free reset. That person mightn't spend £1,000 next year on eFootball 2026 or eFootball 2027, but somebody else will take their place. Do you get me? Like, that's the thing. They're probably banking on the fact that if somebody is going to build up their squad, they're probably banking on the fact that they're going to rebuild up their squad. And those that don't rebuild up the squad, they're probably banking on the fact that they'll maybe never come back to the game, but that they've already spent the money, if that makes sense. But that's the thing, Lucas. You know, that's the thing. It wouldn't be. It would take, in order for that to happen, man. It would have to be about like. They would need to lose like hundreds of thousands of people taking that stance, Lucas. And the thing is, people would say that they're not going to spin again, but a lot of people would, you know? I'm not saying you would, or I'm not saying I would. Like, this is my main account here, and we spin all the time. We're actually going to spin nullas. If we get Musiala, we'll play with Musiala. I'm not really interested in the rest of the cards. We might do the events. I think that's a good point, OC. I think mobile is more, this is probably more for mobile, because there's more people ready to part with their cash with mobile. Come on, let me get Musiala. That's the thing. I think exactly as you said, OC. That's a great point. I agree with you, OC. And that's why I'm kind of gauging the interest here. I genuinely don't think they need to reset if they are a bit creative with it. And I've said this before. I think what they should do is they should have one mode that you can use every single player you've ever signed. And they could have a secondary mode, which is the esports stuff or the division stuff. So you'd have two separate experiences. I could play with players that I've had since eFootball 22, all the way up to 26, 27, 28. Or I could just jump in and play with all my new cards, my current season cards that they could tie into the licenses. That's the thing I think they should do. Whereas like on mobile, it's very, very different, because people on mobile, the average mobile user is like, it's a different type of, oh man, we didn't get Musiala, man, we got Sancho instead. On mobile, I think it's just a lot. I think people spend a lot more on mobile, but also, if you have 1 in 10 people spending money on console, you're talking about multiplying that, and like, it's just way bigger numbers. So if you've got 1 million people playing on console, which I doubt there is, but you have 20, 30 million people playing on mobile, like, you're adding to the odds of them spending all the time, you know? That's how I would do it. I don't think that they're going to do it with a free reset, honestly. I don't think that they will. I don't think that they need to. Yeah, well, we have this Musiala here, so I'm not too bothered about getting Musiala. I just would have liked to try him. And I can't get him now. Yeah, exactly, Gary. That's what it is. Yeah, but Ricardo, the thing is, you don't need a good team in this game. There's nothing to play for. That's the thing. That's the whole point. Like, there's nothing to grind for. That's my bigger issue. Like, if I go on to NBA 2K, right, which I used to play for years, I would go on to NBA 2K, and if you come up against a guy that has spent $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 on his squad, and he just wipes the floor with you, then it's a case of me just saying, right, well, listen, this is just impossible to compete, because I'm never going to be able to advance through the groups. I'm never going to be able to get the ultimate rewards. The players that spend the money are going to be having a better chance of getting the rewards because the players do more for them. That progression isn't in eFootball. There is literally nothing to be gained out of getting to Division 1 in Rank 1, the ultimate reward in this game. And I'm not trying to say that in a way that anybody that gets to Division 1, they're godly players, man. They're insane players and talented, and they put the time they put in, spending 40 hours a week playing the game. Insane. And there is levels to this game. But, like, there's nothing to play for. Like, that's the thing. You know? It's like me saying to you, right? This is what eFootball is like at the moment, in my opinion. Starting in January, if I was to say to you, right, if you go to the gym 3 times a week, and you lift, and you bulk, and you eat healthy, and you don't have any takeaway, you don't do anything, right? And it costs you nothing apart from a gym membership and your efforts. In 6 months' time, you're going to have this body and you're going to be this healthy. Or else, you can pay 10 grand for this pill. You take it once a month, and in 6 months' time, you're going to have the same health benefits. If there was this magic pill. Like, there is no benefit to doing either. It's the same thing. Whereas in eFootball, there is literally nothing to be gained for going to the gym six months of the year. Nor is there the same thing to be buying a pill for 10k. Like that's probably a stupid analogy, but that's my whole point. If you're pushing rank, you have to get the best players. There's no doubt about it. Of course, I agree with that. But when you get to top rank, there's nothing there. Like, that's the thing. If you're grinding, it's worth the grind. And if you want to do it as a personal challenge. I mean, we know a lot of good players. A lot of you guys are better than me at the game. Declan Rice. A lot of me are better. Like, there's guys in the chat that are going to be better than me at the game. Better skills on the sticks. Play more of the game than me. Grind more of the game than me. Whatever, right? But at the end of the day, if I get top 500 and you get top 500, we get the same rewards. If I get to Division 1 top 10,000 in the world and you get rank 1, we get the same rewards. Pretty much. Well, the skill trainers, that's the problem, yeah. There's nothing, Lucas. That's the whole point I'm making. That's the whole point I'm making. There's literally no benefit to... The reason why I buy players and I have the good players is genuinely because I like playing with the good players and I'm a content creator. And I've always been transparent about that. Lads, will we spin for BARESI? I don't know. Let me know what you think. I don't think we're going to. Let me just delete a few of these players first, and then we'll see the crack. I don't think we're going to spin. I don't have any coins on my other profile, though. Maybe I do on my third profile. Let me just check. BARESI's not worth it. Let me actually check, because is this what's coming Monday? I don't think it is. I don't think that's what's coming Monday at all. I would say the best build-up in the game at the moment is Rijkaard, yeah. Oh, see, I'm not too sure. I actually don't know. I must check that. That's a good question. Monday is Iniesta, Figo, and Xavi, yeah. I've got 3 profiles, 2 free to play and 1 main. But I don't think I've got the coins on this one. Let me check. Well, Toxic, not really, because I wouldn't play this game if I didn't get some sort of enjoyment out of it. That's the thing. Very, very simply. All right, we've got 1 spin, lads. Oh, Jesus. I don't know why Busquets isn't coming. Come on, man. Give me Musiala. Yes! No, man. It's Valverde, is it? Or Goulet. That's not too bad. Well, Toxic, I mean, that's fair enough. I don't know what to say to that, but I just enjoy playing this game. Like, I don't need to, I don't need to complain about the game all the time because I complain enough as it is. And at the end of the day, I'm mature enough to know that if all I was doing was complaining about this game, I just would switch it off. I wouldn't do a stream complaining about it. I would just find something better to do with my time. I haven't seen that movie, Mirza, no. Like, at the end of the day, we can only play what we play, man. That's the thing. Like, there's nothing else. That's a nice pull, actually, is Tony Adams. But we can only play what the game puts out for us. Like, I honestly don't feel like this game is going to change drastically. I think we'll get a big update or two over the next, 3-month period. And especially when they bring the 3v3 mode, I do think that we'll get a lot of updates there. But I don't think that this game is ever truly going to satisfy people fully. Even if they bring Master League, they bring edit mode, I just don't feel like with the success of the microtransactions, the only way this game would change dramatically dramatically or drastically would be if there was a rule in worldwide that microtransactions had to be taken out of a game and you had to just launch a full product. And that'll never happen. I don't see any other reason why Konami would veer away from their profit where they're growing, what, like 500 mil every year in profit extra. So like if they keep going the way that they're going to be nearly up at their best ever year for a Konami like year in terms of profit and revenue. Well, I think people at the moment, mid, have a right to be disappointed. I think the reason why I'd be disappointed, my biggest thing is, right, let's just say I'm on this. I honestly just cannot understand why they don't put an option in here to use your GP. 1 million GP for a 10-pack spin, or 5 million GP for a 10-pack spin, or whatever they want to do it. Just give us some sort of grindable thing to do every month. Because you could come in then and you could do all the events, you could amass 500,000-600,000 GP. It might take you 5 or 6 hours to do it, but at least you get a chance at a spin. And it would just feed in. It would actually feed into the supply and demand even more. The fact that they have all these behind a paywall and a paywall only, I think they're missing a trick on it, personally. Daniel, no, the managers don't really matter too much once you come up into Division 1, you know? Once you're up in Division 1, the game becomes very, very different. I can't believe we didn't get Musiala. Lads, do you want me to play a game with these players? This is my other free-to-play squad. We have Arda Güler in there. I could play him AMF. And we also have... who else did we get? The free cards. We got Neuer, we got Tony Adams, we got Safi. We could play with these. I could train Neuer up and train Tony Adams up. Get out, Mickey Van de Ven. I don't have the money, Fenty, on I don't spin on my third account. I don't buy coins. They're free to play. That's the whole point of the free to play, is to not spin. Or not spend, I should say. The FIFA World Cup is not over yet. We will be watching that. Not really, someone, no. Not really. Short answer, no. Let's train up Adams and let's train up Neuer. It's okay. Listen, whatever you guys want to spend your money on, it's up to you. I've always had this with the chat. Like, and I've always said this to you, and I've been very transparent with you. I don't control anyone's finances. If you guys want to spin for packs, you can. If I want to spin for packs, I will. I don't understand, man. We're all adults. Most of us are adults here that earn our own money. So if you want to spin, you can. I actually like this Tony Adams build. If I can get his physical contact up a little bit more, it'd be nice. But we do get it to 90. Could throw a booster on him as well. Will I take one? No, we'll leave him at that. I think it's nice. That's a nice card. And the booster I'd probably give him would be defense, maybe. Let's see if we've got a random booster here. Passing. Oh, man, that's poor, isn't it? See, this RNG stuff is just so annoying. Okay, hard worker might do. Aggression, acceleration, physical contact, and stamina. That means I can take 2 off his physical contact and 1 off his acceleration. And that frees up a bit more defense. Yeah, we can go with that. We can get 2 more into defense, can't we? That's actually not a bad card now. That was actually clutch, that booster. Let's train him out, man. Let's train him up. We also have Manuel Neuer. We'll train Neuer as well. Neuer is just a liability at the back. All right, let me keep an eye as well, lads, on the... When is the FIFAe event kicking off? Because I want to watch that as well. We're on the countdown timer, aren't we? 20 minutes, I think. Oh, no, it's 40 minutes. We'll get a game in. We'll get a game in. Adams is really good, isn't he? I want his reflexes as high as possible because he's tall. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. 95 reflexes. I'll leave Safi Sally. No, we'll train up Sally as well. We'll try this build, 75 type possession. We'll see how he goes. But it's 90 speed, 90 acceleration. We'll try, in this game, we'll try Goulet, Adams, and Neuer. We have Kimmich as well to try, but we'll try him afterwards. Let me see if we can... We'll get the coins. Although I won't have enough, man, for the coins, will I? 50. Oh, we won't have enough. We're 5 short. Let's just play a normal match, though. Let's just play an eFootball League. This is obviously my free-to-play, lads, so I'm not expecting much out of this one. Musiala is unbelievable in the game. His player ID is next to probably Messi. Do you think Adams is better than Costa Corta? Yo, Irish Assassins, what's up? I just hate... There's so many things that I just dislike about the game. There's so many things I dislike about the game at the moment. And I'll be honest, it's hard to play it. This guy's got his WhatsApp number. It's definitely like a phishing scheme or something. Let's see his team, though. Oh, holy moly. No, not too bad. Not too bad. There's just so much, like... there's so many like places where this game just falls short when it doesn't need to fall short, if that makes sense. Like there's so much potential left on the table. No, lads, we're just waiting to watch the eFootball finals. That's what we're waiting to do in this stream, lads. So about a half an hour we'll be watching that. So we'll get 1 or 2 games in. Man, why is that guy's team name his mobile? He's looking for a lover. Alright, I just want to test out Adams in this, because I haven't played with Adams before. Oh, that was class. This guy's class. Nice dribble, though. That's actually a nice dribble. Give me that ball. We'll test out Goulet as well. Oh, he's sliding already, lads. This is bad for him. This is bad for him already, man. He's sliding in like absolute lunatic. That's a great ball. Torres, too weak. Too soft in the pants, Torres. This guy's trying to spread me out, which I like. Alon Bex. I hate that, man. I hate that little touch and go that doesn't work anymore. Alon Ramani. Beast. Strength to that. Boom! What a save. Brilliant save. I think we should all make our own game, yeah. We should. Ah, Goulier, you let me down. This guy loves a little dribble, doesn't he? Oh, dicey. I think if I get one goal against this guy, he'll tap. He just has that go about him. Safi! There we go. It's just the way his team is set up. He's a very wide team. He's able to spread, but he can't penetrate at the moment. Oh, that's a mistake from him. And Safi, that's a terrible pass from Torres, though, lads. You can't tell me that that's not built into the game, lads, there. Oh, but Torres doesn't have passing skills. Yeah, me arse. We're playing with our food, boys. Goulier. On the run, Goulier. Messi. Another shocking pass. Beckham through the back. Play on, ref, will ya? He's nothing wrong with him. Soft. He's soft. Nah, too easily red. Ah, Messi. Yeah, Lucas, I don't blame you, honestly. I don't blame you. I don't blame anyone. I don't judge anybody for not playing this game anymore. I'm just lucky, honestly, lads. I'm lucky that I still enjoy the game. Like, I genuinely do enjoy playing this game. It's just, there's just such, like, there's so many places where it just doesn't, like, it doesn't need to be the way that it is. Even the grind of the game. There could be just so much more stuff going on with the game that there isn't. That doesn't make sense. Like, it's not even like that. It's not even big things. Like, it's just small little features of the game that they could have. Oh, that was lovely from Goulier. What's this guy doing, man? I think he's going to tap anyway. Yeah, Dimmy, I'm telling you, there's gameplay mechanics going on in this game. All you have to know, lads, right? I'm saying this now, right? And mark this down, okay? When we watch the eFootball finals in about 20 minutes, okay? And I'll switch over the feed because it's not on yet. When we watch the eFootball finals, I guarantee you, right? And I'm just telling you this straight up. I guarantee you, man, that we're going to see At least, even when you're talking about like these guys are like really good at the game. They're after getting through some of the, they're obviously all really talented at the game, right? It's going to be Indonesia versus Brazil, right? Excellent at the game, understand the mechanics. Neuer, get back into the goals, will you? They understand everything about the game, and they're playing the game at a really high level. I guarantee you that there'll be a goal, if not more than one, where the AI will decide the goal. Collins, I've already talked about it at the start of the stream. I've already talked about it for about the first 25 minutes of the stream, I'd say. You can rewind it back. So what I'm saying is, right, you will see this in eFootball Pro, right? Or the eFootball. This is what you'll see. This is what you'll see, look. Ball up, they'll wait for the spill, they'll look. That's what they're looking for, right there, is that spill. And then, from that, we get a chance and we get a tap-in goal. That's not me being like skilled at the game or anything like that. I just know that if I get a shot off at that angle, it's either going to go in or it's going to be parried. And I'm not even a top high-ranked player. I just know that from literally muscle memory. I know that that's just the way the game operates at the moment. Like, you'll have the individual bits of magic, you'll have the individual dribbling, you'll have the bits of skill, you'll have all of that. But a lot of the time the game is determined by being able to control factors like that. I can control the factors like that now and look like I'm seeing into the future and showing exactly. But it's not that. It's just that this guy's on the back foot. He has to press me. Exactly, SQ, but that's it. I can do it again, and it doesn't matter like what player you have up front. It doesn't matter, especially with the stat balancing, because you don't have superstar defenders. That's a terrible pass. Neuer saved though. Oh, that's a beautiful finish. That's a class finish, lads, from Messi. Again, look, from a kickoff. We're going one attacking. We're passing back. We're going central. We're lobbing up. We're not worried about winning or losing. We're looking for that rebound. That's what we're looking for. That's as good as a win up front for me. And now we can build our attack. Tony Adams. Oh, he just eats Messi, doesn't he? Eats him. This is a goal, surely. No, wall is too big. See that? Mismatch, bobbles, interceptions, waiting for the ball to bounce. That's what you see a lot of today. So whoever can control that in the eFIFA finals will be the winner. More regularly. But you have to understand as well as these guys are really, really good at the game. It's not just about like the game deciding everything. Yeah, they have the classic kit there, but they could have given that as a reward. I thought this guy would tap, to be fair. There's another rebound there. See what I mean? Interception. We're going to get a chance out of it. See? I don't know why they don't give us the partner stuff to grind. I genuinely don't understand that. Exactly, yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, they're excellent at the game. There's no doubt about that. That the guys playing in the esports stuff, they're excellent. They're excellent. Their understanding of the game is very, very, very like high level. Oh, what a goal! That was actually a class goal. No game sound. 2 seconds. Why does this guy have his WhatsApp number, lads? Here, he must be horny, man. All right, lads, we have this 26 minute countdown, okay? We'll probably get one more game in. Come on, bro. No changes are gonna fix this. He's hardly making substitutions, lads, is he? No, he's not. He's just wasting time now. Wasting my time. I think the game feels actually okay the last week, Ren. Well, I haven't been struggling, so maybe I'm being it's just for me. But the game has been feeling okay for me. No, I'd say he's trolling with that number. Yo, Sabatsai, what's up? What's up? What's the format of the final? Well, we're actually going to get the website up here. And explain the rules, because this guy he's not going to tap. I thought he would, but he's not going to. It's a best of 3, as far as I know. I'll get it up here in a second on the stream. One sec. As far as I know, it's best of 3 today, boys. I think it was, lads, honestly, do you remember last week with the update? It was horrific. The passing was horrific. I think they've definitely changed something. Man, what is bro doing? Just, what's he at, man? Neuer's in goals. We haven't really been tested. Because we haven't really got that many chances against this guy to concede. Let me bring him up for a slide tackle. Go on, Neuer. Go on, Neuer. Go on, Neuer. He'll try and score a goal. Watch. I know he's horny for it. He's horny for it. Nice. Poor old Neuer. That sums up Neuer's experience today. 2 goals conceded. I'll just score one back for that. Shoot, I don't know, man. I don't know, will I watch United later? I probably will if I can, yeah. Oh, this is miles out. Should be a goal, though. Oh, come on. Safi again with the Hattie, lads. Or he got 2, he got 2. He got 2. Alright, we've 22 minutes left. It should be easy, but nothing's easy for United. Safi's really good, yeah. We didn't even get a chance to test out Adams there, lads. I don't know what that guy was doing, to be fair. Let's have a look at Baresi's stats, right, before I decide. Because I can switch over to my other account. But I don't know, do I want to spin, lads? I'll be honest. I don't think I do. I don't know, Jonathan. They're really struggling at the moment, City, aren't they? This Baresi, lads. Does anyone have this Baresi that they can send me to, like, in-game? Yeah, honestly, lads, I still don't have a straight answer as to why they didn't launch the big update when they launched it. So as I've said, I didn't lie, and I'm not wrong about the information. The information is correct. The game modes are there. The new updates are there. The new cards are there. They have all the assets loaded. They have the game mode, the 3v3, fully playable in the game at the moment. It's loaded up into the internal build that you can have. That's how people were able to play the game early with the mode that we saw earlier. That's how people were able to play this, like Durandal here. Were able to play this mode and unlock this mode in a pre-release and a modded version of eFootball 4.2 on PC because all the assets are loaded in. But I genuinely don't know why they didn't release it. Had it something to do with the FIFA E? I don't know. Lester, what's up, bro? Do you still recognize me? Oh, man, that's a tough one. I recognize the little logo that you have, your little avatar. Like, I don't think this Baresi card is anything better than I'm going to have. Like, he's a build-up. Blocker, Fortress, very nice. But I do feel as if this Baresi card is probably not worth spinning for. And also the fact on my main account as well, I have Albertini. Ah, Bass. I knew I recognized the logo, man. The little white logo. Has anyone spun for these if I change over to my main account? Now, do you know what I wouldn't be surprised is as well? Do you see this here? Do you see this arrow drive right above my head? Right here. This arrow drive. A shot with topspin that dips sharply. I would not be surprised. Okay? I would not be surprised if Konami put them as new blitz curler or new kind of like shooting skills that you can train or that you can spin for. Because there's a lot of new skills that they've added to the game and to the actual database. So that's going to be interesting. Alright, we have 80 minutes to go on this before we crack on. You move from PC, every game 50% now attacking top 50 on PS5. Yeah, the PS5 is probably where it's at if you're looking for competition. As far as I know, most people that are playing on console are on PS5. Listen, boys, I think the biggest problem with a reset, right? Just to kind of go back over the whole reset thing. I think the biggest problem with the reset for a lot of people is that they've spun a lot of money on the game. Now, I have all of these cards that I had. So this is my main game plan that I'm using at the moment. It's my main one. I'm using Arteta. But all of these cards that you're seeing here, these are my original cards that I had. Patrick Vieira, Inzaghi, Romario, Nakata, and Carlos Puyol. Standard Donnarumma, Corona, Gerard Piqué. This was Iniesta, an unavailable player. Look, that was Iniesta, the original standard Iniesta. But these cards, they were all very, very, very like powerful at the time, but they're completely... The cards that they're bringing out now, right? Look at this Gareth Bale, for example. This Gareth Bale with this Gareth Bale. Look at the difference in the stats and the kind of the race to the top with the stats. Like 86 attacking awareness, great. Dribbling is better. His low pass is better. His lofted pass is better. His finishing is better. His curl, his speed, his acceleration, everything is better. Look. I wouldn't even compare Baresi to him. I would compare him to Cannavaro. I know he's not a build-up because I have my tall build-up here. I prefer a tall build-up player and a smaller destroyer. And no one's going to take Cannavaro's spot the way he's playing at the moment. He's insane for me. But if they do a free reset, lads, you would literally be losing all of these cards. Maybe you get to keep some. But even this Maldini, look at this Maldini that we had here, right? So let's just do the recommended build for this Maldini, okay? And I'll show you my main Maldini that I have here as well. This is the Musiala, by the way, that I have, lads. Look. Yo, Ringo, what's up? Klose is coming Monday. I don't even think Klose is in the game, Mirza. Unless he's a new legend. Since the start of eFootball 23, I've spent about 3,502 years on my squad. 3,206. I mean, it just depends. For me, Cannavaro is better. I think this Cannavaro is probably my best defender at the moment. This back four at the moment, this team that I have at the moment, I'm like a 90 win % ratio. No, bro, I didn't spin for Massaro. I didn't spin for any of the big boys. But if you just compare this Maldini here, I'm going to have to put, 1 second now. I'll put this Maldini in, right, to my squad. Watch this. If you compare this Maldini to the big time Maldini that I have, like, and I don't even have the best version of Maldini, but there's the two of them there, right? Look at the difference in the stats here. Like, it's not actually that much until you go down to the defense and stuff. Yo, King, what's up, bro? That's what it is, I think, there. No, Jonathan, I've never said that there is a reset coming. I'm not saying that there's a reset coming at all. I just don't see how they're not going to do a reset. It's just my own thinking of it. Like, I don't see how they're going to bring out any players. All the players that they're bringing out now are like 104, 105 overall. I just don't see how they're going to continue to bring out these players for 105, 104, 103 overall. Like, look at Messi, man. He's 107, 108 overall. This Messi goes. Like, how high up are they going to go? Are they going to go 110? Are they going to go 115? At what point does it become an absolute joke where every stat is 100? Now, one way they could do this as well is if they recalculate how the overalls are worked. So that this Messi, he has these stats, but the calculations don't rate him higher than 100. Do you get me? Yeah, I think 110 will be the max. I think we've already seen the max with Messi, to be fair, 108. But I think we'll get to 110 for GOAT version of the cards. They'll probably launch next year with GOAT version of the cards. I would definitely do it, just every player is set at 100 and that you have a calculation based on what stats they have per their position. Because at the moment, lads, right, I'll give you a good example, and I've showed this before. I'll give you a good example of cards that like don't really make sense because of the way the game is. And again, this is just a logic-based thing that it doesn't really make sense for you to train the cards the way the game puts the cards, if that makes sense. And I'll show you, right? So the best example is probably Tomiyasu, right? If I bring Tommy in here, he's a 98 overall. But if I actually go and do his training as a recommended, with this recommended, he's going to go to a 99 overall as a right back. Right? So if I'm playing Tomiyasu here as a defensive fullback, brilliant. It's a raw 99 overall version of the card, absolutely insane. But if you actually look at his stats here and you look at how Konami have trained him up, they've given 4 into passing, which he doesn't need. Right? He's given 4 into dribbling, which again, he doesn't really need. 8 into dexterity. I mean, he's at 84 acceleration. You could stretch that, yeah, if you wanted to. That's fine. He's got 14 into lower body, which is going to pump his speed to 92. But you don't need his speed at 92, really. I mean, his speed at 90 is going to be enough, and that's going to save you 8 progression points. So that means that if you wanted to, you could take just the 2 off this. You could pop it 1 into that. You're going to have a 90 speed, 85 acceleration, fullback or centre back. You pop 1 more into defense here. You're going to get his every defensive stat at least 89, right? You take 1 off his type possession, or else you could even add that to his type possession and take from passing. You're going to get his defending up here. On top of that, you're going to have his physical contact and jumping. Like, that's just a very rough looking card there with type possession. You don't really need type possession on defenders. You could take all of them out. You could pop 2 onto that here. You're going to have 90 jump, 86 physical contact, 85 acceleration, 90 speed. Right? So it's kind of a no-brainer that you could still have, you know, passing fairly decent, or you could have his type possession fairly decent. Yo, Rich, what's up, bro? Which Forlan? So, like, if you look now at the card, he's 98 overall. But look at his stats. Look at his individual stats. 95 tackling, 90 speed, 90 jumping, 95 stamina, 86 physical contact, 81 heading, 91 aggression. The build that Konami are giving you, with the way that they track the stats, it does give you a 99 version of him, but it's not as good. It's 89 aggression, 88 defensive awareness, 92 speed is overkill. He doesn't get 90 jumping. He doesn't go over 85 physical contact. You know? Yeah, MPB, unless they give a free legend next week, I don't know. The only Diego Forlan I have, let me see. The only Forlan I have is this one. Yeah, this is him. There you go, bro. Safi's unreal, lad. Safi has scored a lot of goals for me, actually. He scored 6 well, this is my main profile. On my other account, I think he scored 14 goals in 10 games. On this one, he's only scored 5, but he's only played 6 matches. Rummy's actually not too bad, lads. I just feel like this Rummy is not as good. 20 goals and 6 assists in 26 matches. No, mid. The way that his stats work, especially with the likes of Tomiyasu, it's the same with Messi here in Cannavaro. You can get higher overalls in a lot of these cards. Look, you can pretty much do this for any card, really. Look, Ilmaz is going to be 101 overall there, but it depends on how you train him up. This Messi here goes to 108 overall with the managers. But I just feel like that it's not the card, like for this card specifically, right? You're not hitting 90 low pass, you're not hitting 90 finishing. You've got 103 dribbling and 100 type possession, which is extraordinarily high, but you don't hit 90 speed. His balance is at 99, brilliant. His kicking power is plus 90, but you can get a better build of this card easily for how you play. It all comes down to how you play. With this Messi here, I know for a fact with the way the game plays at the moment, I don't need passing on this card. 85 passing is going to be more than enough on this Messi here for me. Also with the shooting, I probably want that to be 90 because he's going to be my main kind of focal point there. So I don't need the dribbling as high. I would probably max out the dribbling at like 100 for the dribbling, or else 95 ball control. Balance, acceleration, we don't need it that high as well. But it just depends how you want to train up these cards. Like, there's no wrong version of the cards. But even at that, I think that's a better build, even though he's only 107 overall compared to 108. Like, he still has every threshold that you could possibly want on him. So it's just all about how you want to train these cards. That's what it is. Like, I feel like that people that don't understand the thresholds of the game, just they don't I just feel, even at that, even if you don't understand the thresholds of the game and you don't really play it that way, there isn't really a big difference in the cards. Like, it's very, very difficult now. A lot of this information and a lot of this kind of knowledge was probably more important when the game actually, the stats mattered a bit more. Like, at the moment, the stats don't really matter that much. Exactly, yeah. I would agree with that, yeah. I would agree with that, boys. Like, at the end of the day, I just feel like this kind of sums up a lot of the problem with the game. That, like, this is a huge, 125th anniversary. I just feel if EA had this, if they were marking this anniversary, I just feel like they'd have like an unbelievable like campaign or an event based around this. That's just my opinion. Like, I just feel like that they could do so much more with this. Yeah, you can get matched with anybody in this game now. So yeah, I do feel like if you were going to be getting a reset, it would be very difficult for them to get a reset and take all these players. But still, when we did the poll earlier, we had like what? 35% of people that said they would like a reset. Yeah, this game is very animation based and player ID based, player AI based. Yash Oraj Mishra, we just played with Arda Güler in that last game that we played. Exactly, us error, of course. This is the rummy bill, lads. 7051475. I have all these builds up on the channel anyway. Sure of. To be honest, I've beaten players that have God squads that can't play the game. Like, what the AI, once you're able to bypass the AI, that's all you need to be able to do to compete against the big players. But for example, it's very easy to like hold like 106 Messi scoreless, but it's very difficult to get past Vieira. Not all epics are built the same. That's the biggest problem I think right now. The new Kimmich is probably easy enough to build. I'll show you. This is probably how I'd go with him. We got Sancho, we got El Shaarawy, and we got the Rune. Like, I mean, if you're playing Kimmich here, he's not a bad player at all. He only has 23 levels, so he's not going to break the bank. That's okay, bro. Welcome in. Welcome in, Yash. Well, LSG, the thing is, the good players, the AI on the good players, like once a player is over 100 overall, the AI on those players, it does do a lot for you. Like, it's not a case of can 105 Messi miss a chance? Of course he can. Can you score with Safi Sally on a regular clip like Rummy? Yes, of course you can, even though the stats don't tell a full picture. Like, I've showed a lot of instances of that where that happens. Where the game becomes pay to win is because the way the game is developed and the way it's built, that the AI does so much for you. That's when the game becomes a little bit kind of pay to win, in my opinion. That's not a bad card, lads, for this card here. Probably take one off dribbling and give it into defending, and that'll be it. 90 aggression, 80 speed, 85 acceleration, 88 kicking power, passing at 85. That's not bad for an orchestrator. 23 levels is disappointing though. Mr. KK, what do you mean? If overall doesn't matter, nothing, why they keep this rating in game, or we don't know something? What do you mean, man? I don't understand. Sorry. I don't understand. Sorry, man. Yeah, well, the game, you can use my builds because the gameplay is pretty much the same across everything. It's very animation driven. Lampard pack was okay. I think you can discard him. There's going to be always a new Messi and a free Messi. Alright, let's do a cheeky spin, lads, we only have 400 coins. Let's do a cheeky spin for these boys here. Watch us get one of the legends in these 4 spins. Watch. I have a feeling. Oh. Oh, Dodo, man. Oh, what if I play down the importance of overall? Yeah, overall is not that important, really. I don't think we're going to get anybody in these spins. Israel, it's up on the channel, brother. We could get lucky, lads. I doubt it, though. On the 3rd try, I'll get one. This is the 3rd try. No. It's Moise Keane. Alright, lads, we're starting in 1 minute, man. This is going to be big. The final is on in 1 minute. Last spin. Chris, I probably will only play 1 or 2 games after the finals, because the finals are going to be on for an hour, so we'll watch them. Moise Keane Irish. No, he's not Irish, bro. He's Italian, I think. Woo! No, it's not a special, is it? They have to take that animation out of the game, lads. It's absolute bullshit, man. It's absolute bullshit. Sport. Do you know what you can do now? You can get in the bin. Bye-bye. 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 No, it's only 4, lads. I would have been happy with one of these, but to be honest with you, we only spun 4. Albertini I already have. 33 levels, pretty decent. Alright, let's see, lads. Let's see. I think the animations for that are just... They're just so stupid. Here, this is Manuel Neuer. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. 2 to Ariel. 10, 10, 10. Triple 10. Alright, as we're going to switch over to this in just 2 minutes, right? The finals is about to get underway. Kickoff is coming at half, I think. Oh, Jay Victor's taking the top off. So let's see, man. What's that about? What is that about, lads? Seriously, what was that about? I don't think they're kicking off yet, man, until... I don't think I'm going to spin. I'm going to spin anymore. I'm not going to spin anymore, lads. All right, let me go for a quick pee, lads, and we'll be back. All right? And lads, check it out. Look. Check it out, man, what we're wearing today. Look at this. Modeling. The pajamas. How are you getting on, love? True that. Right, I'll see you there in a while. Alright. Okay, love. Alright, lads, I'm back. I'm just keeping an eye on this, man, when it starts. I think it's... The match isn't kicking off till half an hour, so we'll watch a bit of the pre-match as well. What's my opinion on Rivaldo? In what way? Let me try Manuel Neuer out in this. Let me try the new players out in this. Sancho. Elsha. Kimmich. And Neuer. I don't really, lads, I know some, do you guys like Neuer in the game? I just think he's just dangerous. He just does what he wants to do, like. I do think Buffon, if I had to do a tier list, I would say Cech, Buffon, Schmeichel are the top three, and then everybody else is under them. But again, they're just, I haven't really played with Schmeichel too much. No, I want more reflexes. Definitely more reflexes than reach. For the big keepers. 92, 95. Yeah, we'll go with that. Courtois is good too, yeah. A lot of people like Courtois. There's no Buffon over Schmeichel or Schmeichel over Buffon. There's nobody over anybody. there's about 4 or 5 decent goalkeepers in the game, and that's it. So lads, that is how the groups finished up yesterday. In case you guys wanted a quick look at this. I'm just waiting for a match here. So, am I in? Okay, I'm in. That's how the groups fixed up yesterday on the eFIFA, right? It's not on yet. It's not kicking off till half. Spain and Indonesia topped their groups. Spain came first, Indonesia came second, Netherlands came third, Malaysia came fourth. Big upset there was probably France not getting through in Group A. In Group B, Turkey topped the group, Brazil came second, Morocco third, and Portugal fourth. Big upset there, probably Japan and Saudi Arabia. They would have been disappointed with their results. Japan were unbeaten in the second day, but they had all the damage done in the first day. They won 3 games and drew 1 game on the second day, but they'd already lost too many games. That was the matchups then for the knockout, right? The knockouts: Spain versus Portugal, Brazil versus Netherlands, Turkey versus Malaysia, Indonesia versus Morocco. Spain won in a best of 3. They lost the first game, won the second game on penalties, and then won the next game. Spain beat Portugal. Brazil went through. They beat Netherlands in 2 games. They won their first 2 games. Turkey won their 2 games against Malaysia as well. It didn't need a third game. And Indonesia went to a third game, won the first game 1-0, lost the next game 2-1, and then won the next game 2-0. And then in the semi-final, Spain and Brazil. Brazil won the first game, Spain won the second game on penalties, and then Brazil won the third game on penalties. They went through. Turkey and Indonesia. Indonesia won the first game 5-4. Turkey were 3-1 up. They came back. Indonesia took that game 5-4, and then they destroyed them in the second game, which was 5-1. I'd say Turkey were raging with that one. And then Brazil and Indonesia in the final. And that's how we're seeing it as of right now. That's what it's going to be. So Brazil and Indonesia both finished second in their groups. They didn't top their groups. Indonesia came second to Spain. Spain topped Group A. Indonesia were runners-up in that group. And Brazil came second to Turkey. Turkey topped the group. Mac Daddy. We've played this guy before. Oh, no, he's spamming. All right, we're going to teach this guy a lesson now for the spamming. Oh, little auto super cancel is beautiful. Ah, oh, beautiful, Ilmaz. Swing it in, my son. Pop! What a save. Yo, Aaron, welcome in, bro. Germany weren't in the tournament. Yeah, you had a couple of heavy hitters not in the tournament. Germany weren't there. Come on, ref. Ireland weren't there. A couple of European superpowers, you know? Colombia weren't there. Iraq, they weren't there either. They'd have a good team. There's a couple of teams missing. It was only what? Was it 18 teams, wasn't it? So there was a couple of nations that were missing. Italy weren't there. Give it to daddy, man. Ooh, Philip Lamb. Good step, Tommy. Oh, I've missed Tommy Yashu, lads. Where's Sancho, lads? Oh, Michel Platini. This guy's got a good team, I think. I didn't really notice. On ref. Germany wasn't there either. Italy got knocked out in the first round, yeah. Yeah, that's not got to do with it though, obviously, because the Germany national team was licensed in the game. Bang. Good smack. All right, he did manual keeper. Oh, that's a mistake though. He forgot to switch back. He forgot to switch back. That's a bad effort. Yeah, I think, honestly, lads, I do honestly feel Spain were probably like I did pick Spain. I actually picked Spain, Brazil, and Indonesia to be the three top. And obviously I was wrong. I thought Spain would get to the final, but Brazil have played some beautiful football, lads. They've played some beautiful football, and they really like they play my style of football. They really love to dribble. They do a lot of the simple things, but they also play a bit of possession, and they make mistakes as well. So I do think it's going to be a big one for them. Honestly. Whoops, he's off. So it's kicking off in about 10 minutes. We'll switch over the feed. Because I can't watch the feed proper, lads, because it's gonna flag with the music and stuff. You know, they have copyright stuff in it. And product placement and all this stuff. So it's just not worth the hassle, unfortunately. Oh, Jadon Sancho. I have to get a look at this guy's team, and it seems to be an insane squad. El Shah. Oh, lovely move. Lovely. Good strength. Oh! Rinsed him, and then the outside of the foot. Beautiful. And it is the Turkish man. It is the Turkish man. Beautiful, man. That's it. Golden goal, baby. When I commentated on the eFootball Pro last year, they were able to use the big time cards. I think, as far as I know, that's the Brazil boys, lads. J. Victor Guifera. That's their results so far. Their number one achievements in the FIFA E Nations Cup 2023. They were number one. They won at the FIFA E Nations Cup for the last 2 years in a running. Indonesia are very good as well. That's their team, man. Very, very good players. Very good players. This kid is really good, man. He's a free agent. 90 win% ratio. Very, very talented guy. Latest matchups. That's it. All their latest matchups there. So it is going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting to see who wins. I'm not really supporting anyone, to be fair. So yeah, that tournament that I did back in last year, I think it was like February last year. February last year, I think it was. February gone, like say. Dimmy, don't be feuding. Let me know who you think is going to win, lads. Brazil or Indonesia. I can't see both. I can't see either of these teams losing. I think Indonesia, if they start firing, they're going to be very hard to stop. Because they've kind of waltzed through a lot of it. There's the player walkout, lads. There we go, baby. There we go. Oh yeah, we're representing Ireland, yeah. Looking for the crowd, lads. Looking for the crowd to get hyped. No, he's a very, very good, talented guy. J. Victor. He's one of the best dribblers I've ever seen. Looks like Rodrigo's cousin. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be interesting, I think. Yo, Egyptinio, welcome in. We've been streaming all week, bro. Their national anthems are playing, lads. See, I can't play any of this because it'll trigger. Oh, another God Squad. I would say now if you're talking about like a skill level and all that, right? Every single player representing every single team in this event, they all know everything. They all know everything about everything. They know every like bit of info you could possibly know about the game. These boys know it. They're on a different level in terms of what they do in with the sticks. Like their super cancels are so clean. Their animations, when they click in the animations, is a massive part of the game that people don't. I suppose it's just a different. It's a game within. It's the game within the game. Like it's how effective you can do the super cancels. That's the big difference between like esports level and pro level compared to something else. It's like in COD or it's like in any first person shooter. It's usually like everybody knows the maps, everybody knows the rotations, everybody knows the spawns, but it's about like not just hitting your shots, but understanding the fundamentals of the game. They're very experienced, yeah. Very experienced. All right, we're just in the game in the middle of a golden goal here, lads. So if we're not finished the golden goal, we'll just let this guy score. It's not that big of a deal because I do want to watch the whole tournament. We'll try and score early doors. Hopefully we score early doors. But he's got an insane team, so it could be difficult. We'll just play very attacking. Oh, what a bad pass. That was a horrific pass, wasn't it? Ooh, that's a goal otherwise. Because he was fully committed. Oh. Let's just put it out, man. We did, Rels. We did this week, yeah. I wish every week could be like this. Imagine if eFootball actually had content, lads. Imagine what we could do stream-wise. Ah, Vieira. That's a great ball. Vieira, though, just says, no, give me that ball back, boy. Cannavaro again, lads. Insane defender. Oh, bad pass. Ah. It's actually a good game. Oh, is the blitz on? 3 chased me, man. It's like a Diddy party. There's so many around me. This guy's team, man, is just putting me under so much pressure. Oh my god. I didn't. I wouldn't go near him. I was invited, but I wouldn't go near him, no. Wouldn't be my scene. Great finish. All right, let's go, boys. We're about ready to rock and roll with this now. We'll switch all our attention to that. I just wanted to get that game out of the way. That guy's team was insane. Yeah, I think it's going to be impossible to call this game. This is going to come down to who makes less mistakes. That's all it's going to come down to. Lou, 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 I want to spend with you. We'll spend the night together. Now and forever. Lou, 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 Lou. All right, let's go. Enough messing. Let me switch over my feed, lads. Let's go. Let's go, baby. We're going to bring the hype now. We're going to bring the hype to this. Let's go, boys. This is the final, lads. Brazil, Indonesia, yeah. We've only one match to watch today. So let's get ready to rumble, man. Don't mind shaking hands. I'd be going over. You're not going to beat us today. Thank you, Egyptinho. Thank you, brother, Thank you for the compliments, man. It's a big crowd there, lads. There's big pressure on. Let's go, baby. Look, man, that could be me instead of Alex. Look. Look at this. We're in Saudi, lads. We're in Saudi. Great answer. Great answer. Great answer. Yeah, I agree. Jay Victor's looking into my soul. I think I'm falling in love with Jay Victor. Oh, baby. Come on, lads. Let's go, man. Come on, let's go. Any questions? All right, lads, stop messing around, man. We're serious business now, okay? I'm professional here. It's a professional stream. Behave yourselves, okay? This is a professional stream. If you don't want to behave yourselves, out the gap. That's what I want to say. Let's get ready to rock and roll, man. Come on. Come on, man. Let me turn this off first, lads. Let me hold you. Come on, caress my body. You got me going crazy. Turn me on, turn me on. Shake your body. They're just doing their settings now, lads. Anyway, there's nothing going on here, man. They're just doing their settings. Look. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started in here. They're just doing interviews, man, still. Look, they're just doing interviews. We'll just wait until that's all done, man. I was in Westlife, yeah, but they caught me. They caught me for excessive filth. Oh, lads, come on now. Be professional, okay? We're in a professional stream, okay? All right, let's tweet this out, man. We're about ready to rock and roll. I'm just simming these games, lads. I'm just going to score a goal and sim. I might as well get something out of it watching this. I might as well just like be simming games in the background while we're waiting for this to kick off, man. Come on. 60 seconds. 60 seconds to blow. Are we ready? Let's go. Come on, let's go. Oh, I need to change position, lads. Who's this, man? Jared Piqué? Come on, man. I want to tweet out this. Come on, I want to tweet out this. Come on. Let's just get this show on the road, baby. Oh, excuse me. Lads, I like those Brazilian kits now. I like those Brazilian kits a lot. I must say, man, I love the Brazilian kit. It's beautiful. I don't know, was I too gone on the crest being in the middle of the kit? I don't know, was I like... Did I really like the crest being on the Diddies? But I actually like looking at it there now. It's very nice. Come on, let's go, let's go. Come on. Is Cristiano there, no? I don't know who that guy was, lads. Bruno G, was it? I'm not having sound on because there's music on it. Yeah, I thought it was Bruno, all right, but it didn't look like him. It was a weird angle of him. It was a weird angle of him now, being honest. I didn't want to say it was him because I wasn't sure. Are you sure it was him? Come on, man. Will you let me tweet this out? I want to take a picture and tweet it out. All right, we're off. Like, look at this, man. They don't even show us the tactics. That's what I hate. All right. Oh! Holy moly. Brazil with a banger start. And they're still there at Indonesia. Traditionally kind of slow enough starters. Slower than Brazil. Oh, it's a professional foul. All right, we're here. All right, let's go. All right, boys, we are ready to rock and roll. We're 6 minutes in and one chance already from Brazil. We didn't get a look at the tactics. They just went straight in. No lube, straight in. No messing around. And Brazil are on the back front, or were on the forefront straight away. Tom Hay, big game expected from him. I think this game is going to be this game is going to be won and lost by mistakes. Whoever can keep the cool. There's a couple of big high heart rates at the moment. 128 versus 127. Who can benefit from the rebounds? Who can benefit from the bobbles? Who can benefit from the AI? Just switching off a little bit. And who's got the techers for the dribbling? We know the Brazilian boys probably have the advantage with the techers. Yeah, they've got a paramedic on standby. There's the knockdown. There's what I'm talking about. There's a second knockdown. It's clear from Indonesia. And Indonesia, of course, will have that lack of physical presence at the back a little bit more than Brazil. Oh, they're not happy with the. They're not happy. Something's going on, lads. Something's going on. All right, we're switching feed. There's something going on with the headset or something. Just a little water break. It's water break for players, but water break for me as well because I'm talking a lot. Come on, let's go, baby. Come on, let's go. Maybe they're just dialing it. Let's look at the hair. It's just wild. Maybe they're just dialing. They're just dialing up the dynamic difficulty now. Come on, let's go, baby. Yeah, let's see. I think they're complaining just maybe about the sound. I don't know. Some kind of sound setting or something. I don't know. So the way it works, right? If you've not been watching this tournament, all the players are stat balanced. So what it means is that all the players have roughly a rating. Every single player, whether it's Neymar or whether it's one of the Indonesian players that we were talking about there, that Tom guy, they're all going to be between 88 and 91 as their overall rating, roughly. So all the stats are balanced. So if you've got a player that in the game, such as Mbappe, who's got like 95 pace, in the stat balancing mode that they're using for these official tournaments, Mbappe's pace is reduced to like say 88 overall. So his pace stat goes down from 95, which is in the main game or in Dream Team, down to 88 in the stat balancing mode. So it just balances the stats because obviously Indonesia are not going to have a player of Neymar's caliber in their starting 11 or on their bench or in their squad. So that's why the stat balancing works. However, one big issue with it in terms of like having a good squad, such as like, you know, Cristiano Ronaldo or Neymar, the player ID, the player skills, the mix of everything is going to be obviously there. So Neymar is going to have his player ID, his player individuality, his player skills, his everything. I don't know what's going on here. There seems to be some sort of issue that Indonesia are giving out about. I don't know what it is. That's the one big issue I think that they probably need to sort out for future events is that like Indonesia don't have a player. I'm not making excuses from whether they win, lose or draw. They've obviously been good enough to get here, but they do not have a Neymar. Like Neymar has very unique skills in the game, very unique player ID. Cristiano Ronaldo was another player to talk about when Portugal had Ronaldo. You know, very good mix of skills and stats and everything like that. So, yeah, let's see what happens, man. I don't know what's going on here. There seems to be some sort of issue with it here. But let's see. We're just going to ride this one out. Exactly, OC, yeah. Exactly. I think they're complaining about the sound, though. Because he took off his headset and he was saying there was something with the sound. Maybe the sound was delayed or maybe he couldn't hear his teammate. The 10K apology. Yeah, 10K apology to all the viewers. Yeah, see, that's one of the biggest factors in it. I definitely think they should have been able to pick skills for their cards, but then it just opens up a completely different conversation then. I think the fairest way of doing it, if you were to ask me, and it's just literally just, it's not a foolproof system and it's not something that like, don't think too deeply about it, I suppose, because there is flaws to it. But I genuinely think the best thing that they could do is they should be allowed to pick 5 players, any version of the card. If a player doesn't have a big time card in the game, Konami should bring them out to tie into the event. They should bring out a pack with 5 or even 3 players. So Brazil could choose, do they want to have big, you know, do they want to have Showtime Neymar? Do they want to have Showtime Rafael Leao? Do they want to have a, you know, a 90 rated keeper or a 100 rated keeper and all that, you know? El Capitano, I don't know, bro. I don't even know the backstory to that. There's some issue here, man. I don't know what they're saying. They're not going to say any issue. I don't know what they're saying here. What are they saying? Ricardo, I just said that every team would be getting a box that they could pick. So every single squad would have a pick of like 10 Showtime cards that they'd bring out just for this event. I'm not talking about previous Showtimes like MSN Neymar. That's a pity, man. Alex is like Cara. Well, I did my first ever event with Alex, lads. And we did the eFootball Pro with Harry. Harry's a super nice dude, man. And Alex is a funny dude too. When I went to Poland during COVID, that was the first time I met Alex doing the events. It was just, we just had some crack. Yeah, this is a pity now, lads. We're just going to wait here because there's nothing else we can do. They don't get legends, Russell. No, it's all stat balancing. It's the actual in-game national team squad, but they're allowed to pick certain other squads as well. They're allowed to pick other squad players. Like, as far as I know, Neymar is not on the Brazilian squad in the game. Of course you get paid for going, Jabba. Of course, bro. Of course. Pizza boy, that's not massive eyes, bro. That's not massive eyes. I think what they should do, honestly, right? Let's just say what I'm trying to say is, right? Konami should just bring out at the start of the month, right? So they knew that this was on. They should have just brought out a box with like 100 players in it for me and you to spin, right? Or anybody to spin. Or maybe like 200 players in the box, right? Or whatever way they wanted to do it. And just have the players with a 90 rating, but that they have all similar skills. So that you have 10 players from Indonesia that the Indonesian players can choose from to use in their squads. And just be able to pick 3 of any of them. That's basically it. Exactly, Ricardo, exactly. Yeah, I do feel like the Indonesia boys, man, I don't know what the issue seemed to be. There seems to be like a big issue because this is a big break here that they're taking, which is very, very unusual. We're just simming games, so it's all good. I didn't turn off my PC. I think it's 100,000 for the mobile and the... Don't the winners get 20k each? Oh, there is huge support. There is huge support for... Like, there's massive support in Indonesia for this tournament. And especially in India and Malaysia and those types of countries. On mobile specifically, the game is massive over there. Absolutely insane. I haven't used Stevie G, no. Remember El Shah, lads? He used to be the next up and coming. In what countries is eFootball big? Lots of countries. Japan, it's huge. A lot of the Asian countries, it's massive. Like, crazy big. Because it's free to play as well. Chris, the gameplay is the same as today, bro. They haven't made anything to the gameplay. Is Showtime Van Dijk a better build up than Rijkaard? Not necessarily. I think Rijkaard's the best. Yeah, eFootball was always... PES was massive in Greece as well. I would say Italy, it was massive as well for a good while. They're back working, man. It looks like they're back working. That's a pity now. That is a pity. They should have had a monitor on standby. But listen, these things happen. I think Brazil will probably be a bit more annoyed with that because as someone said in the chat, they had started well. Yeah, India is huge. I only talked to a guy. I'm actually friendly enough with a guy that lives in India. And like what Chris is saying there, that he lives in Vietnam and everybody plays it. Anywhere where mobile gaming is the dominant one. Like, as for example, like in Ireland, mobile gaming is not that popular. It's more console gaming. Like most people play on PS5s. Actually, Xbox in a lot of my friends have Xbox. They don't even have PlayStations. But any country that has a huge interest in mobile gaming, that's where eFootball is popular because it's obviously huge on mobile. There's nothing going on, lads. Literally nothing going on. They're just showing the statue and stuff. I don't know, boys. We're still waiting to see. We're still waiting to see what's going on. Some sort of issue with the monitor or something. I think Konami's I think their community has changed quite a lot, especially when I came into the scene. I started with PES in terms of doing content. I started doing PES content in PES 5. So I was playing the game from ISS 64, but yeah. Well, lads, with all due respect to Konami, this has not really got to do with Konami. This is whoever's hosting the event. And if there is an issue with the monitor, maybe it's an issue with the monitor, maybe it's an issue with the sound. This stuff happens, you know? It's just a pity it's happening in the final. Because there was no issues. It's been a fairly good tournament otherwise. Why won't my free-to-play players make tackles when I reach Division 3? What do you mean? Yeah, Ivan, I've already covered. I don't know why they haven't brought out the main update. I don't know why they haven't brought out the main update yet. Just doesn't make sense. This guy's got the trophy, the mobile. These boys won the mobile tournament earlier today. I don't know when is the main update. I don't know anymore. All the dates are out the window now, so I couldn't tell you. Malaysia won the Asian one, or the mobile one, yeah. And it's huge over in Asia, the game. Aren't we getting something tomorrow? Who said that, Brixia? I reckon Hazard will come within the next two. It'll either come Monday or it'll come next week. That's my prediction. I think with the trailer, they usually, once they have the trailer done, they usually get it out. I genuinely think it makes sense that they didn't want to bring anything apart from focusing on the FIFA E thing. I think they wanted to keep attention on FIFA E, and I think that has probably been because they're probably negotiating to have this license again and see how numbers that they get. Chris, what division are you in? As you go up the divisions, people will start fouling you more. I think Hazard is actually meant to be a Roman flank, so I don't know. Yeah, this is disappointing, man. This is going to just push back the whole day. I actually don't know what the issue is. If it's a monitor, like, why wouldn't they just... I don't even think it's a monitor. Why couldn't they just plug it out and use another monitor? I mean, they have multiple monitors there. So it must be something else. There must be some other issue. I think Hazard will be good, honestly. I do. I don't think Hazard's up in any of the DBs, is he? That's the Hazard card. I'm not an esportser. I'm a YouTuber and a content creator. I'm too old to be an esports star now, bro. All these guys that are playing the game, man, if you look at Brazil and Indonesia, I mean, they're guys like... Jay Victor is what, 18? The Indonesia player is... Yeah, he's really young as well. That's the path to the final, lads. They're just trying to fill a bit of time here now. Yeah, Ivan, exactly. I've said that for a while as well. We all have similar ideas. It's... I think just make the players, you know, very easy to spin for. Like, even with this Hazard pack, they could just give it that, like, you get 10... If it costs you 10 million GP to get Hazard, people would splunk out for it, like, and they'd get it. This Hazard will be very good because they're hyping him up and they have his own trailer and stuff. But he will probably come with another pack. I would say, personally speaking, I think Hazard is going to come with Drogba, the Chelsea Drogba, Hazard... And I would potentially say, who else could they bring? Isn't there a Chelsea Makalele in the game as well? Yeah, but Keane, that's the same argument for every player that they bring out. There's no difference in playing with Hazard compared to playing with Ribery or Messi or any of them. You're buying the players to get the players. Oh yeah, the new Czech. Yeah, it could be Czech, Drogba and Hazard, actually. Or Lampard. That's a good shout. There's a Torres in there as well. There's no differentiation between any of the players really now, apart from player ID. It's not stats that differentiate it. Bert, we spent the first probably 40 minutes talking about it. Yeah, like they're only doing it, like they're just trying to kill time before they get this. Yo, Mr. JME. Watch the two boys in the back, the French boys, Cams and Laffy, chilling. Hazard will probably get a new... Bert, if you go back to the first 40 minutes of the stream, I pretty much covered everything in there. But essentially, a reset probably will come for next season, I think, with eFootball 26. That's my prediction. Ed Mielsen and Makalele are very, very different players, bro. Mirza, stop trolling, bro. Stop trolling. Yeah, it's strange, man. I don't know what the issue could be because, like, look, man, they're here. I don't know what the issue could be because it's not a monitor issue. There's something else going on. Because if this is a monitor issue, it's just, I don't know, man. I don't like this. I'm gonna say I don't like this. I don't like this. Is this mind games? Is it? I don't know. Maybe it's genuine, but because we're getting no information, yeah, I don't know. What could it be, though? What could it be? What could it be? I don't know what it could be. Yeah, let's see if we do get a reset, lads. I think it's going to be very polarizing no matter when they bring the reset. There's going to be no good time to do it. Do they wait until eFootball 27? Do they wait until eFootball 28? Do they wait until, like... Listen, I will say one thing I think would be the biggest competitor to eFootball at the moment would be FIFA 2K, in my opinion. If FIFA 2K come out, that would be the biggest competitor to it. Because they know how to microtransaction a game. And for the first 2-3 years that game comes out, it'll be absolutely insane. Before they start to push the microtransactions too heavy. Listen, boys, there's nothing going on here, man. They're just doing interviews. That's all. So you're not missing anything. I'm just simming games for now. There's nothing we can do when we wait. So sorry about that, but it's the stream seems to be having issues. I actually don't know what's going on, to be honest with you. No, I think Hazard will come before the new year. I just feel like he'll come before the new year because they never usually release the trailers if they're going to have a card. He'll definitely... When did they release the Hazard trailer? What date did they release the Hazard trailer, lads? Yeah, maybe he'll be in the shop, but that's not what I had heard. I heard he was in with 2 other players. December 4th. Yeah, so I reckon Hazard will come within the next two releases of Legends. We know he's not coming in the next one because we know it's Xavi, Iniesta, and let me see. How will I know? How will I know? This is what's coming Monday, as far as we know. That's what's coming Monday. That's what people are saying. So if that's what's coming Monday, we know that Hazard is not going to be coming Monday. So Monday is... What date is Monday? Monday is the 16th. So they'll either do... My prediction is, right, if that's what's coming Monday, the Spanish league midfielders, Xavi, Figo, Iniesta, if that's what's coming Monday, they'll either do a double release that week and Hazard will come the 19th, or else Hazard will come the 23rd or 26th. No, he won't come the 26th. He'll either be the 19th or 23rd, in my opinion. I don't think they'll push Hazard to the new year. Yeah, that's a mistake, I think. That's just a mock-up. I didn't do this mock-up. That's a mistake. That's not Iniesta is phenomenal pass, I think. Let me double check. Yeah, phenomenal pass. Iniesta's phenomenal pass. So that's Monday's players. Man, this is getting to me now, man. This is annoying me. I just want to watch this. We're going to have potentially 3 games to watch now as well. I'm not trying to be Debbie Downer, man, but this is taking too long. I mean, we should be going into the second game now. And also, we still have this in the game as well. So I don't know when they're going to drop Hazard. Could they drop Hazard? No, I don't think they'd drop Hazard with this Cantona and Forlan pack, would they? El Capitano, I agree with you. I agree with you when you're saying that you spent money and you've grinded the game. Me too. Me too. I think the thing is, they'll be betting on 80% of people. If you're saying that you and 80% of the people won't play, they'll be betting on a new 80% of people that will come across and play because they'll know that their squads reset every year and they won't be coming up against God squads mid-season. Do you get me? Yo, I'm doing good, bro. We're doing good. We're just waiting, lads. There's nothing we can do, unfortunately, lads. We're waiting to watch the eFootball or the eFootball FIFAe World Cup, and unfortunately, it's not on because there's some technical issue. I don't know what it is. So server lag, probably. It's a pity, man. I just feel at this stage the game is just, yeah. It's in a bad spot at the moment. There's no denying that the game is in a badish spot because I feel like right now, I think that the game is only going to improve when they add more stuff to it. Techers, it's not on. There's nothing on. We're watching it here. This is what I'm saying. We're doing a watch along here, but there's nothing happening because there's some issue. Yeah, I agree. Like, see, this is the thing, El Capitano, right? 80% of people won't stop playing. That's the thing. They might say that they'll stop playing, but I know people that have said that they'll never spin a pack again, and then they spin next week and the week after and all that, you know? It's just, listen, online is not real life. That's the thing. Online is not real life, lads. You can say something online and then... I know people that have said, like, I'm never, ever, 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 ever spending a penny on eFootball. I won't support that microtransaction style of a model. Boom, 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 blah, 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 blah. And then, you know, secretly they're pumping in hundreds a month. You know, at least people, man, that, like, are in our stream, they just say, like, listen, like, I spend money on the game. You know, we've a lot of people that spend big in this game. That's up to them. Maybe a capture card, that's the only thing, but that wouldn't impact with the player, so I don't understand why it would be this. I know more people that have actually, like, played eFootball and come up against a God squad and left and not come back, rather than people coming up and having a bit of a grind. Look at UFL. UFL, there's a grind that you know you're going to have to pump in at least 50 hours into UFL to be able to get a good squad. Not just money, but at least 50 hours. Yeah, Essin is coming tomorrow, Mirza. So listen, it's, as I said, man, it is what it is with the game at the moment. It's just unfortunate at the moment that, like, the gameplay there's nothing to be done in the game at the moment. That's my biggest issue. And trust me, I fed this back, lads. I'm not just saying it to you and acting Billy Big Balls on the stream. And then if I talk to one of the devs, I'm like, oh, I love the game. Oh, I love the game. Yeah, bring more cards. I'm not like that, man. I'll just say, like, listen, there's nothing to grind for. That's it. I would say that it doesn't matter who it is. They need to give us something to grind for. Or else they could go the other route, man, and go the EA route. Where if they are going to be resetting every year, they need to give us something to do. My biggest issue at the moment in the game is that if I spend 5k on a team, right? Let's just say I spend 5,000 on my squad over the course of 6 months. And somebody downloads the game tomorrow. They're getting the same back from the game as I am. Somebody that's pumped in 5 grand. Now, obviously, that's my issue, or that's my fault, or that's my solution to creating content for myself. But there's just nothing to play for apart from playing with your same players and your favorite players, you know? Exactly, Rels. I agree. Look at Van Basten taking the water bottle, the dirty demon. A cheating reason? What do you mean, Egyptino? Did you guys see that new celebration there? I actually hadn't spotted that myself. Look at this celebration here. All right, lads, we're ready to rock and roll, I think. We're ready to rock and roll, lads. Let's go. Finally. Finally, we've restarted. I don't know what the issue was, but let's go. Big hoofball forward. Let's go, baby. Man, if Indonesia come out and cook now in the first few minutes, I would be really questioning, was that mind games? Because Brazil might be a bit, like, frustrated now and a bit rattled. Oh, corner kick. Every corner kick or set piece in this game at this level is a 50-50 chance at goal. Trust me. Just trust me on that. You might say this is just a corner kick. Watch this for a trick from Tom Hay. That was close. Let's go, baby. Man, even all my energy is gone. All my hype is gone. I'll have to try and get it back. That actually hit Rafael Veiga out in the wide area there. Jolington knocks it on. Suleiman hoofs it forward. Cleared. Nice and strong. The Brazilian boys, lads, play a 5 at the back, you know, as well. And they play a 5 at the back with Marquinhos as a DMF. Marquinhos gets on a lot of ball. Watch the super cancels. You see that? About 3 super cancels there. Oh, it's a goal kick. Free kicks, corner kicks. It's all 50-50s. El Capitano, it's. Do you know why they do it? Do you know why they actually do super cancel? It's not just to cancel what they're trying to do in terms of like the pass. He's never going to pass in those situations. Do you know why he's actually cancelling that and doing it at such a high rapid succession rate? It's because he's waiting for the AI to switch off. There's a rebound. That's what they're going to be playing for, man. That chance was never, ever going to go in. But that's a good analysis there. Why was that ball shot? It's never going to go into the top corner of the net or anything. But it's get the rebound. If somebody's there, that's 1-0 Brazil. You'll see a lot of that. Shooting from angles that they're just know they're not going to score. But it's all about the second player's position and the AI's position. Suleiman. Let's go. Let's go. Comboya, yeah. Bremer at the back. Oh, that's a dangerous ball. Neymar deals with it. Out to Rafael Viagra. He's up for the match as usual. He's well up for the match, I would say. So that's why they do. You'll see Brazil do a lot of that super cancel. And the reason they do it is to... It basically... Look, see? See how many times he's doing it? Do you know why they do that? And that's Jay Victor. He's a brilliant dribbler, man. One of the best I've ever seen. But do you know why they do it? It's basically to... Manipulate is the wrong word, but it's to kind of like confuse the AI. That's what it is done. Oh, Brazil with a 3-on-2. Viagra! He's through! He shoots and he scores! It's a great finish from Brazil. It's a great finish. It's a bit of a mismatch. Vamos! He's shouting Vamos. That was crazy. Bit of a slip off for Indonesia. I think they just, I don't know how they did a three-man spread there. Serious pressure. And that's what I'm talking about with the super cancel. We called it. We called it. That's what they were trying to do with the super cancels. Open up the AI, let the AI switch off, and that's just a big heavy touch. Brilliant interception. Viagra actually wins the ball, passes it forward, and gets his own pass. He's like, you know what? He just tennised it. He just said, you know what? I'll do it myself. He actually passed that ball on, super cancelled, and then went and chased the ball. Outside of the foot kind of knuckle shot. That's a huge goal. And again, that's what super cancel does. Super cancel gives you full control over the animations. Well, Brazil are playing 5 at the back, essentially. They play Vanderson in a really, really deep position. And again, you'll say, why not pass out from the back there? Do you know what happens when the ball goes up in the air? Watch the radar when the ball goes up in the air like that. All the players go back into a passive positioning. So if you've got a left back that's defensive, he'll go back into that role. That's why Brazil would clear this ball the minute they get it. Watch. Look, they're not waiting around. Now their players are going to get back into their positioning. If they win the ball, great. If they don't, they're defensively set. Super cancel, super cancel, super cancel, super cancel. Trick. Ball up to Richarlison. And Indonesia are under pressure here, straight on. Lovely knockdown again. Brazil are going to boot this if they win the ball back. Watch. They're not going to try and pass it out from the back. They're going to boot it because their team is a little bit all over the place at the moment. Brilliant dribbling from Indonesia. There's the shoulder charge. Play on. That's a brilliant move. Ferdinand. Equalizer. Rebound. Goal line clearance. Brilliant move from Indonesia. Excellent play. Brilliant dribbling. Opens it up again. Manual goalkeeper be done. But the ball comes back in. Knocked down. Knocked down. Shot. Wide. Guevara's heart rate is at 148. We're going to need a paramedic on standby, please. Over. We're going to need a paramedic at 151 heart rate and counting and rising. Yeah, a lot of the goalkeepers at this standard level, lads, are very, very dangerous. But that's two things to notice. Also, you're seeing a couple of advanced tactics here. Oh, that's a dodgy AI assisted. Oh, man, that's cruel if they concede out of this. That's a brilliant ball. Holy smokes, lads. Indonesia knocking on the door. Come in. No. Door is shut in their faces again. Lovely knockdown. Nino. Lovely ball. It's sprayed up again. And they're doing that defensive line. Keep an eye on that. Look again, as I said. And it's just a quick analysis. I haven't gone too deep into it. Why are they booting the ball up and putting a lot of air time on the ball? Right? Why are they doing these super cancels? It's to keep the AI confused. Keep the AI from auto-locking into those auto-defensive mechanisms. Again, a big hoof forward. Brazil. Control. Oh, it's a mismatch. It's a 3-on-2. Horrible touch from the AI. Nothing really the boys could do here. Indonesia have to score here, man. They have to score here. It's brilliant from Gabriel at the back. Brilliant recovery from Jay Victor at the back there. Incredible. Beautiful, man. He got caught in the counter there. They weren't really doing anything about that other than getting caught in the counter. They're going to lock the ball direction here. They're going to look against the screen. They're facing me. They're going to shoot this way. Like the Ronaldinho. This is the real life Ronaldinho, or the eFootball Ronaldinho no-look pass. Look, ball is sprayed in. Knocked down from Baggett. And Bento in goals. Bento says, naughty, naughty. You can't come in here. 136, 135. Heart rate. Indonesia are nice and cool at the moment. They're definitely after settling into this game big time, lads. And at the moment, I think Brazil are going to have to score another goal in this leg, because I do think Indonesia will score. The missus is doing the hoovering outside. I hope you can't hear it. She's out with Henry. So I hope you can't hear that. Or she'll be getting the hoover herself. Great ball in! Richarlison. Oh, that's a dodgy one. Back to keeper. Yeah, there we go. Argawinata is inside in the goals. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's build again. Big hype ball up. Again, we're going to go long. We're going to go long with Brazil here. Watch. Big hoof to chase. And they're waiting for the interception. They're waiting for the rebound. And that's going to bring us to the half, baby. The missus is hoovering the landing outside, lads. So if you can hear it, let me know, because I'll go out and have a word, okay? These hands are not just for gaming. They're also for spanking. Boom! Behave yourselves now, lads. Don't be encouraging me, please. That's why they don't play possession, or they don't play short passes. Hoofball card collector. We're getting straight into it, lads. There's no messing around now, man. Now watch the kickoff. Watch two things again if they show it. Full blue from the team that doesn't have the ball, or one blue from Brazil. Long ball launched by Indonesia. Looking for the knockdown and the touch on. And it works. And this could be a goal. So should have super cancelled that. Should have just cheeky chipped it up. But Nino brings it out. Neymar, little flick on. Big overlap over wide. But this is a bit of a dodgy spot now for Ridio. Back to Ferdinand. Lovely little cheeky chip up. Well dealt with again. Indonesia struggling to get their ground play going. And they'll want to get that. They like little intricate passes. At this level, yes, it is. Shoulder charge is super important at this level for interceptions. They don't care about conceding frees. And also resetting the players when they hoof the ball. Look, there's another long ball up. It's a lofted pass. Again, there. Indonesia with the knockdown. Little touch on. Well dealt with from Vanderson. Rafael Viagra. As I said, he looks very up for the game. He's looking strong today. He's looking powerful. He's looking mighty. Tom Hay, brother of David Hay, the famous boxer. Vanderson, lovely interception. Again, knockdown. It's all in the middle of the pitch now, lads. It's as busy as a P. Diddy party, lads. It's very, very messy down there. All we're missing is the baby oil. Everything else is there. It's like carnage in the middle of the pitch. Come on, boys. Let's show some good gameplay here, please. Alisson doesn't track up with the stat balancing. That's why he's not being picked. That's why you have the likes of Rafael Viega in there. That's why you have Vanderson right back. You've got Joelinton up front with Richarlison. You don't have Rafinha playing. João Henrique is there as well. Lovely from Argawinata. I might sign him on my dream team. And these, like Brazil with Bremer at the back, as I said, if we get a look, ooh, big chance here. It's a 4-on-4 split. That's a brilliant ball. It's a brilliant interception from Bremer. Bremer just says, no, not today. You shall not pass Gandalf style in Lord of the Rings. Let's go. Neymar, lovely little scoop ball up. Brazil are not really... Shoulder charge gets called. This time the ref says, naughty, naughty. I don't like shoulder charges. It's the final. We're going to be playing a clean game. Let me roll up this sleeve, lads. It's getting sweaty in here. Again, look. Look at this. Let's just take a screenshot of this for a second, right? Let's just take a screenshot and we'll analyze this right here, right now. Right here, right now, while they're making some changes. Because they're not going to be doing much changes, trust me. They're only going to be changing a couple of little positioning things and changing players because of the stamina, right? Oh, hold on. That's the wrong picture. Shit. Is that it? This is it. Look at their formations, lads. 5 at the back from Brazil. Nino, Bremer, Gabriel. And then you've got Henrique and Vanderson. Vanderson is playing as a right mid, but essentially it's a 5 at the back. 2 holding, Marquinhos and Rafael Viagra. Neymar in the middle as your creative. And then you've got your 2 big men up front, Joelinton and Richarlison. That's how it's done. On the other side, you've got another 4 at the back, but you've got 2 DMFs as well for Indonesia. And they've actually got a bit of width on theirs because they like to play that way. We're going to see a little bit of man marking going on here now as well. We're going to see a sub tactic and individual instructions on a man marking. There's lots of little intricate things going on here. Just small little details that Indonesia are probably looking to push up a little bit. You know? Let's go, baby. It's going to get filthy. It's going to get filthy, man, as the games go on. Knock on! No. That's a great ball. Indonesia, lads, always seem to have a player up, which is crazy. I must ask them how they do that, because usually my players stay back. Oh, that's a dangerous ball, keeper! Oh my god! Oh my god, absolute disaster at the back, man. That was messy. Indonesia, man, look. Oh, shoulder charge, but it gets called. Shoulder charge, lads, and it got called, man. That would have been controversial, lads. He nearly picked his pocket. You got to pick a pocket or two. Like Oliver Twist says. That would have been scandalous, lads, on the world stage, getting a shoulder charge goal. Knockdown. Touch and go. Lodi at the back is playing beast. Very, very good, man. Very, very good. Baggett. Come on, Baggett. Clear it. Big hoof. Hoofs it up. Knockdown. Arthur's in midfield. Arthur to Vanderson. Knocks it on with his head. Gets the ball back from Jolington. Jolington, lovely feed. Lovely ball across, but Sandy Walsh is there. Sandy Walsh sounds like my uncle. Beautiful ball in here. It's a very Irish name. Lovely ball. Back to Vanderson. Jolington. Lovely dribbling. I think Brazil are playing on the back foot, man. They need to just hold the ball a bit more. Oh, brilliant from Arthur again. He's dictating since he came on. Here is Dryad. I need to keep some energy, lads, for the next 2 games. Marquinhos with the shoulder charge. This time the ref says play on. I'm sick of blowing my whistle. Knockdown again. Clock. Vickery. Lovely super cancel. Lovely manual dribbling. That's beautiful dribbling. Again. He's pressed by Danilo. Oh, that's actually brilliant dribbling. Touch and cross. Brilliant save by the keeper's legs. Beautiful save from the keeper. Spider-Man inside and goes as there's legs going everywhere. There's the knock-on. There's the shot. There's the rebound. There's the ball back in. This is not a brilliant save again from the keeper, man. Absolutely insane from the keeper. Absolutely insane from the keeper. And then it's hoofed. Well, the man of the match today has been the AI keeper for Brazil. There's no doubt about it. That's Bento. He's been the main man today. Can Indonesia go for it? They have to. They're gone to blue. Brazil have pulled the trigger on the blue. They've gone blue, lads. Oh! It's a disaster touch from Brazil at the back. Oh, that's a horrible pass. Brilliant dribbling, though. Rolls the defender. Back in. Knocked down. Oh, man, it would have been more than what they deserved. It's brilliant defending from Brazil again. What a game, man. This is a great game. No, they've only just gone to blue. They've only just gone to blue now, lads. Bento is a beast. We're going to see a couple of more changes. Lads, I need a pee, lads. I'm holding it in. I'm holding it in for you, lads. I try not to think about it. Woosah, woosah. Try not to think about it. I'm trying not to think about it. Let's go, baby. We're getting into the nitty-gritty now, lads. The nitty-gritty's coming, lads. This is the trick corner, man. All you do is you lock the ball trajectory there. And you lock the direction. Once you've that set, you don't need to aim at the screen. Oh, man. They just can't score, lads. Indonesia, lads, honestly. They've done everything right in this game. I actually think they've played a little bit better than Brazil. But Brazil have scored the goal, and that's all that matters. Oh, that's a deadly dangerous ball. Marquinhos will mop it up. Arthur, lovely. Very dangerous at that position of the pitch. Oh, what a save. What a manual save. What a manual save. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You can lock it on the screen. I think it's RB on or R trigger. That's a serious save, man. That's the game-winning save there. I honestly, man, Brazil just can't concede. Brazil literally cannot concede in this game. Honestly, man, they have every single thing going for them. Now they took their goal well, okay? Let's not say that, right, for any Brazilians. But Indonesia, man, have been absolutely like, yeah, they've been super, super unlucky. Super unlucky. They've had 2-3 chances where they could have scored any other time, any other tournament they'd have scored. Oh, just as I said it, what a goal! What a goal, man. It's against everything, against the run of everything. And that is incredible drama there. Incredible drama. Seriously, man, right at the death. Right at the death. Right at the death of the first game, of the first leg. In the best of 3, Indonesia have driven this to extra time. That's crazy. Now listen, boys, I'll be honest. It is what they deserve, genuinely. It is what they deserved. It's a sloppy goal again. Knock on, not clear from Marquinhos. Stunning shot, faked, and then it's shot. Keeper's poor, man. It bounces right in front of him. It bounces right in front of him. It's a brilliant ball in from Hay. Lovely little snappy header clear from Marquinhos. But this is the skill, man. This is the individual brilliance. It's just a bit of magic, really. It's a beautiful, beautiful fake. You have to give credit. It looks simple. It looks very, very, simple. But honestly, that's what separates it. Now you're going to see Brazil. They're going to change everything up. They're going to go attacking. They're going to drag their players forward for the corner. Once they do this, they'll switch to their sub-tactic and they'll reverse back. They'll probably take it to extra time. Indonesia, man, I prefer, lads, I've said this. I always think you should have a width option or a wide option. Brazil don't have that at the moment, which I think is a problem because it's just been too muddled in the middle and it's not feeding into their skills. But listen, hey, they know better than me. They're the guys that are playing on this big stage. And I'm the one here on my Christmas pajamas watching. So I just feel like you always need a bit of an outlet out wide. I think that's what's got Indonesia back into this game, to be honest. Man, if they win this, if they lose this game now, Brazil, no way, man. No way. They're open, lads. They're open. This is a goal, lads. This is a goal. This is a goal. I told you. I could see it coming. I could see it coming. I could see it coming. And Indonesia are after stealing it. Holy moly, lads. Holy moly. I told you. I told you they were going to score that goal before he'd even crossed it in. I knew. I've scored enough collar-knocking goals. That is insane, man. Absolutely insane. Insane. Unbelievable, man. Uno script. Yeah, Uno script. Oh, he's doing the baby, look. He's doing the baby. That's because Joy Victor did that at the start. I knew that was a goal the minute it went in, lads. I called it. They got collared, yeah. Crazy. And all tournament long, lads, they've been scoring these type of goals. They literally just never say never. Now, Brazil have been like that as well. Spain have been like that. I do think we are seeing the two best teams in the tournament. You think? This is incredible first game, lads, in the final. Genuinely. This has been insane. They're going to go full blue. Look, they're going to switch to this formation. Look what they have now. Look what they have now. They're going to switch it up. Oh man, I think Brazil are sick. They just have to chalk this one down now. I just think, honestly, I think Brazil need to have a sub-tactic or some sort of outlet out wide, either left or right. These boys are too talented. Their dribbles are too smooth. I just feel like that they need to play a little bit more out wide. But again, who am I, man? Who am I to say? These boys know better than me. You know? Absolutely insane. We get the kickoff. Hoof forward. Can there be one last tail in this? Indonesia set up beautifully at the back, though. They've pretty much got 5 at the back now, look, with their DMF. And that'll see it, lads. That'll be it. Indonesia take round 1. They take the first game. Absolutely incredible. Crazy. Crazy scenes, man. Lads, if you're liking the stream, you have 350 people watching. Please do please do encourage you. No, please do like the stream. And please do subscribe as well if you want to. And if not, it's all good as well. Just enjoy the journey. Enjoy the stream today. Indonesia going crazy. We're going to go straight on. There's no restart, lads. We're going straight into the next game. There's no messing. We're already well behind on time. I would say Indonesia at the moment, Brazil are not going to beat Indonesia going through the middle. That's just my opinion. Nah, there's still a way back for Brazil, but what a game from Indonesia, lads. Absolutely insane. That's one of the best comebacks I've ever seen. Well, Daniel, this gameplay is possible if you've got a high level, man. These guys do not get intercepted, honestly. Like, listen, do you know when I'm playing the game and I'm giving out about the interceptions and you guys are in the chat saying, yeah, I had a match with 80 interceptions or 70 interceptions or whatever. The reason for that is because we play the game. We're playing the game on the ground. These boys do not pass the ball on the ground unless it's a guaranteed 99% chance of the ball going through. If they're not going to get the ball through, they don't pass it, they'll hold on to possession, or else they'll hoof it forward. That's it. Yo, Hot Tea, what's up? Lads, let me go for a quick pee, okay? No, I'm okay. If I want a full one, I'll ask you for it, maybe. Sorry, lads. I'm back. All right, game 2. Kickoff. Let's go. Final is best of 3, yeah? All right, let's start the poll. Oh, it's won already just as I was doing the poll. Indo too strong. Indonesia too strong. Oh my God, man. This is incredible, lads. We could be not even going to game 3. Yeah, Phantasma, I will do that, bro. I will do that. Don't worry. Great goal, man. Great goal. Very, very great. Very, very good goal. Let's have a watch back at that in real time. Look at this. It starts from the back, man. Sandy Walsh kicks the ball, big hoof forward, resets the squad. Knockdown. Not dealt with Viaga too bad. Neymar gets the ball back. Suleiman, stray pass. Lovely ball through the middle, but it's well dealt with from Nino. Nino hoofs the ball forward again. Baggett wins it. Next thing it falls here to Rafael Strike. We get the ball intercepted by Ferdinand. It's a touch there. What a skill move. What a super cancel. Boys, watch this, man. Watch this. This is insane. Look at this, right? When he gets the ball here. Skill move, super cancel, fake the pass, and then resets with the same animation. Insane. That's an insane goal, lads. That is an insane goal, honestly. That's a beautiful goal when we watched it back there. 1-0 to Indonesia. Brazil lose, they're gone home. Simple as that. That's an incredible goal, lads. That might, you know, to the untrained eye, you're saying like, yeah, that's just simple. But it's a super cancel there, man. It just takes Brazil completely out of it. Lovely ball up here. And Kumbaya. Brazil will be singing Kumbaya now in a minute if they don't get back into this game. They need to relax. 146 heart rate, lads. This guy's nearly double the heart rate, man. 150 it's gone up to now. We need a defib. We need a defib, maybe, or a paramedic on stage, please. Hopefully not, lads. I shouldn't be saying that, but let's go. This guy's getting very, very horny. 2-0! It's game over, I think. Indonesia. Holy moly, lads. Holy moly. We could be about to witness it, man. We could be about to witness it. Brazil look absolutely dejected with that one. Absolutely incredible, man. Brilliant pass. Split the defense again. Let's go back, man. Let's go back to where it all began. Look where this opens up again. I love this on YouTube, man, that you can go back and watch. Again, they call the defensive line back. It's another big hoof ball up. Henrique hoofs the ball back up. It's won again by Baggett, who looks to be like a prime Beckenbauer at the back. Kumbaya there with the brilliant pass, but it gets intercepted. Vanderson is going to lose the ball here with a trick. It's pretty much a bad pass. Gives it to Richarlison. He doesn't do much with it either. Ferdinand mops it up. Like groundskeeper Willie in The Simpsons, he just mops up them balls all day. Knockdown. Kumbaya is back in this attack. Pass is going to come right here, right now. Beautiful pass, and it's a brilliant finish. Oh my days. This is incredible, man. This is incredible. Brazil are gone into the tactics. It's all to play for, but Indonesia, lads, who looked dead and buried in the first game, in the first 10-15 minutes. I say dead and buried, but there was some issue where we needed to restart the entire system. But they've turned it around. Absolutely insane. Absolutely brilliant. All right, let's get back into it, man. John, what message, bro? What message? If Indonesia score another goal, lads, it's over. Honestly, they're not conceding, man. They're not conceding 3. I told you, Lummy. I'm telling you, man. I think Indonesia have it figured out. They've got a block of 4 at the back. Oh, hold on. They've got a block at 4 at the back, and they've always got an outlet. You know? It's not a corner glitch, John. It's basically just hiding the direction that you're putting the ball in, man. You just lock the position of the ball. That's it. A lot of teams don't do it, but Indonesia do it a lot. Like, look, they have another outlet, man. Look at Indonesia here. They have an outlet. Watch when they have the ball. There we go. Watch the outlet now. When the ball breaks down. Oh, disaster at the back. Here's the outlet. This is what I'm talking about. Look at our wide player. Again, I keep saying it, man. I keep saying it. There's the outlet all the time. Brazil do not have that. Look. And the players are in the positions. They just can't get the ball out wide. Oh, there's loads of time. This one's not over yet, man. But Indonesia are definitely in a brilliant position. Shoulder charge. From Mr. Heart Rate 153, he just says, yeah, we'll take the yellow. That's not a problemo. Yeah, it's R2, John. You lock the screen, basically. It's not a glitch or anything. It's just basically that you can't see where the ball is going to be delivered. That's all. Suleiman. Kumbaya. It's not over yet. Ferdinand looks good, lads, at the back. And this guy, Baggett, lads, looks unbelievable. The first match was 2-1, Ivan. Indonesia win this game. It's curtains for Brazil. They just need 2 wins. That's all they need. It's not over, though, man. Brazil haven't really played yet. They probably haven't been allowed to play. No, Sarah, I don't think so, bro. I think that Brazil are unreal as well, man. Brazil will have a say in this match yet, trust me. But they just haven't seemed to be able to get past that midfield. And this guy Baggett at the back, lads. He's playing like prime Maldini. What a pass. Holy. Unbelievable pass, man. Holy moly. Viega. Fred the Red. Now they've got options. Now they've got an out wide option. Jolington. Now flick it, flick it, flick it, flick it, flick it. Brilliant ball. It's a brilliant save. And that would have been the perfect time to score. But Indonesia, they smelt the danger and they dealt with it. He who smelt it, dealt it. He who denied it, supplied it. And they can't clear their decks without giving away a free. At the moment, lads, I can't see Indonesia conceding 2 goals. I just can't. There's a shoulder charge, lads. You see, it's going to be used a lot. Yeah, Indonesia are very strong, lads. They're very strong. They were one of the favourites. But Brazil were probably equally... I would say Brazil and Indonesia were I wouldn't say that Indonesia were underdogs, man. It's just because they don't have an unbelievable team. Like, they don't have a Neymar. Like, the players that they have very little in-game player skills. You know, there's a lot of their players that don't even have one-touch pass. Don't have, you know... They don't have one-touch pass. They don't have first-time shot. They don't have a lot of stuff. You know, double touch, ball roll. Neymar, for example, has brilliant player ID. The boys just haven't been able to use him. $47 heartbeat. Yeah, he's very fit. Cole Palmer. Ron, you felt. Yeah, but the stat balancing works in their favor, Faisal. Congrats, Faisal. It's looking like it's going to be your day, bro. We'll take a look at Indonesia's team after this, lads, and we'll see what they're working with. If they hold on to win here. Nino. Brilliant ball in to Fred. Now we're seeing a bit of building. Vega. Oh, brilliant! Absolute world class, but they just can't get it in. Now listen, boys, we saw this in the first game. In the first game, Indonesia, literally everything they did, they could not score. And it looks like Brazil is happening now. Is it the flip? There's the shoulder charge. He gets away with it. It's brilliant from Baggett as well, lads. And that's booted out. And again, why are they booting out this ball? Why not build an attack? I'll tell you why. Because they're going to reset their whole players and whole formation to play that back five. Now Indonesia are playing a back five, which is essentially a back seven. Because they're playing a back five and they're playing 2 deep sitting guys. One being manually controlled, one AI controlled. While one controls the CB. He's staying calm, lads. This guy's heart rate has gone up to... It's climbing. He's going to be up to 160 soon. He's young. He's a young kid, though. He's only like, what, 16, I think? It's all to play for, man. I think the winner isn't it 100,000 or is it 50,000? We'll see. I'm sure we'll see. Yeah, this guy is cool, man. Either his heart rate is not working or he is just a cool customer. I thought it was 100k split between the mobile and the console, though. Is there a path forward, man? Are Indonesia just clocking down the time, man? They're just No, man, there's something wrong with that heart rate monitor, man. It's at 46 now. Nah, there's something wrong with that, man. Unless me guy is just super fit, man. That's like... athlete level heart rate. Like my resting heart rate is roughly like what? Like 50 something maybe 55. And like I'm not that fit, but I do, play a lot of sport, like do a lot of walking, and there's the shoulder charge, and the shoulder charge battle commences. Brazil shoulder charged back, but they didn't get it. Fred into Jolington. This is the path forward. It's one back. Brazil are back in it, lads. It's been kind of a hard game to get hyped about because there hasn't been that much excitement. It's just been eating the clock away from Indonesia. Are we about to see it reverse, man? We saw it in the first game. The last 10-15 minutes, Brazil were leading all the way up 1-0, and then Indonesia scored 2 quick-fire goals to stun Brazil. Brazil finally break the deadlock of Indonesia here. Yeah, it's my man again, Viagra. As I told you, he was up for the game today. He's up for the game today. He's looking very strong, looking very powerful. Come on, Viagra. Come on. Let's go. Now we're going to see a tactic change. What did I tell you, lads? Look at Neymar, man. What is Neymar doing? He's over out wide. I should be coaching, man. I should be fucking coaching. I'm wasted at home here. I told you. Get an overlap in. Get an out wide option. Get something that the AI gets confused with. This game is set up to defend the central position. If it's not working, switch it. These boys know, man. They don't stay doing the same thing the whole time. That's what I said. Look, again, this is what I said, man. It's not a case of me being Billy Big Ball saying, I told you this is what they should be doing. Look at this, man. Look at the change. Look at Neymar. He's out on an overload. They're playing a 5 at the back. They've got 3 central. They've got 2 central in the middle of the pitch. Play your overload and give you an option to actually create the AI movement. Trust me, I've played enough out wide to know, man, that the gameplay, the AI switches off out wide. And these guys are so good that they will get a chance. And that's what happened. Yeah, the contract's coming, Lummy. There's a knock on, lads. Can Brazil get back into him? And I almost want to see him get another goal just to spice it up a bit. Egi Malona Vikri. This guy has got some name, man. Oh, what a pass. This could seal it. He's off. Yeah, Laporte is a special guest. Jose Barrinho. Thank you, Ivan. Appreciate it, bro. Ivan Jenner at the back, lads. Brother of Kylie Jenner, of course. Moved to Indonesia when he was a young lad. Did not want to live in the Kardashian clan. Who forward again? Oh, danger. Danger. High voltage. Oh, it's a big lofty ball back in. Bag it again. Wins the aerial battle. Just about. Fred the Red. Brazil are pushing. They're probing. They're probing like an alien on Area 51. Oh, that's dodgy, man. That is dodgy. And it's hoofed out. Again, why hoof it out? You're 2-1 down. Reset your positionings. And now Indonesia are going to go in. Now look, man. Look at Brazil again. They've got the double overload now. What did I just tell you, man? That's what they need to be doing. Now, Indonesia have gone to a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-5-1. They still kept their width. They have their double pivot up front with their AMF and their SS or their CF. But that's what it is. Let's go, man. Lads, if you're liking the stream, if you're liking the crack, if you're liking the banter, please do subscribe to the channel. This is what we have every stream. Usually more deranged if I'm playing myself. Umar, no. I don't want to act like that, bro. IP standing up, unfortunately. Lee Mundo. No, you're not muted, bro. Maybe there's something wrong with the chat, lads, today. I don't know. The chat could be crazy. I could be missing chat, lads. If I'm missing chat, I don't know. There was an update for the OBS that I haven't really looked at. But last 5 minutes here, boys. Let's crack on with this. Indonesia gone full blue. It's a brilliant ball out, though. And they're just going to hoof the ball up, man. Full blue versus full red, boys. Let's go. Settle in, man. Let's go. Hoof the ball forward. They've got 5 minutes plus extra time. And that's going to be a free out, man. Exactly, Cyborg. Men have been arrested for less. Lad, somebody needs to send a doctor to the Indonesia guy, man, with that heart rate 43. The monitor definitely is broken or something. Oh! Seal it! Seal it! Post! Oh, this could be it, man, if Brazil score here. That's a massive miss. Oh, man, Brazil just can't get the ball past midfielder. Oh, my God. And Indonesia should have just cheeky chipped that, but it's easy to say it, lads. Brilliant move from Neymar. Is he just on? He isn't. He is. 3 minutes injury time, lads. 3 minutes injury time. I'm going to do some tricep dips on my chair. Last chance saloon. They don't score here, it's game over. This is it. This is it, and it's hoofed out. Oh, that's actually a mistake. Oh, man, I would have loved the game 3, lads. I would have loved the game 3. This is it, man. This is it. This is it. All the chips in the line. This is it. Long throw. If ever Brazil are going to get a lucky bounce, this is going to be it. Watch him being doubled marked with Joelinton. Matheus Cunha. They want Joelinton on this. Watch. They want Joelinton on this. Can he win it? He won't. Baggett be man of the match today. Fred. One more throw at the dice. Rafinha grip ball in. And it's wide and it's over. And that's it. Indonesia are the champions. That is it, man. That is it. Indonesia. They did not top their group, but they have topped the competition. 2-1, 2-1, game over. Indonesia win. The celebrations can start. And that's it, man. That is it. Huge. Huge result, man, for Indonesia. I think Brazil will be very disappointed, man. Honestly, I feel like they should not have let that first game go. I feel like if we're analysing this, man, obviously the whole situation with the matches and there was a big delay in the matches. Brazil are sailing, lads. Look, in the first game. Brazil are sailing, man. 58 minute on the clock. Look, couple of changes from Indonesia. They went out wide. 60 minutes on the clock, 62 minutes on the clock. And this is where it all changed in the first game. Look, this is it. If we're to analyse this and put our analysing hats on, lads. We go into half time. There's 82 minutes on the clock, boys. Brazil are 1-0 up against Indonesia. Indonesia haven't really... They've been knocking on the door, but they haven't got like a clear-cut chance apart from hitting the post. And it all changes, man. It all flips in these 5 minutes. It all changes. David Hay's brother, Tom Hay, sends the ball into Baggett. It's messy. It's sloppy. That's just a point of what's going to happen, right? They were knocking on the door. Terrible touch here. It's hoof back in here. Ball is bobbling. It's bobbling around. Last 5 minutes on the clock. All Brazil need to do here is just get rid of the ball. That is the wrong option there, man, in my opinion. And that's what gives them the goal back nearly. But they get their warning sign there. Look. You can't lose possession like that. I've done this hundreds of times. It's a ball roll with Arthur, or a double touch with Arthur. It's a delayed one. And that was the first chance that they got. But it's a brilliant manual save. Save of the game. Unbelievable. But from that resulting corner, boys, right here again, Bento man of the match. From this resulting corner here, you're going to have another ball being brought in here, right? Now again, they're waiting for this. Brazil actually deal with this. But look at the clock. There's 4 minutes left on the clock. Ball goes back in. It's dealt with very, very well. A bit of magic, super cancel, and then we're right back in it. That's it, you know? That's it, man. That is where Brazil have won and lost this game, in my opinion. Forget about the second match without even analysing the second game. That is just a piece of brilliance there from Indonesia, lads. Let's be honest, man. They're not, this isn't, Odegaard, this isn't like 105 rated Highness. This isn't Romario or Mbappe or Saviola or Suarez or Rummy. These players, man, we'll have a look at their squad in a second. And from that goal kick there, it's 1-1, right? There's a couple of changes made, but from the kickoff here, Brazil are going to go looking for a goal. They're going to hoof the ball forward. Ball is clear from Indonesia. They're literally just after scoring in that last play. Ball comes back up. They've gone out wide here with Vanderson, but he's a bit too far up. Marquinhos loses the ball. He's pressured. He's pickpocketed. Glock waits and waits and waits. Gives a lovely reverse pass. Back to Clock. Back in here. And then it's a second goal in the 91st minute. And that's game, man. That's game over. Crazy, man. Crazy. And in the second game, lads, right? In the second game here, Indonesia hit hard at the start. Thank you, boys. Appreciate it, man. 6 minutes on the clock. How does this... Sorry, lads. I'm back. So watch this again, man. How this goal comes, right? Look at this. It's a hoof ball forward, header clear, a bit of magic here. There's an interception. Watch the player freeze on Marquinhos, lads. Look at the player freeze. Look. Watch Marquinhos here. Oh, man, that's killer. That's killer, man. And then he just sits down in his arse. Look at Marquinhos there. Ferdinand is first to react. Brilliant bit of movement to take Bremer out of it with a manual dribble. Brilliant dribble here, and the goalkeeper knows it's coming, but he can't get across. That was the first goal. And then the second goal in quick succession after it. Very little being thrown at him here. Another turnover of possession. Another turnover of possession. Watch. A big hoof ball forward. Ball is won. Kumbaya. Strike. Lovely pass through, and that's 2. And that's it, man. That is it. That is all she wrote. Incredible, man. I thought Laporta was giving him the trophy. Better days will come, lads. Better days will come. I thought Laporta was giving him the trophy, no? Is Laporta not there? That's it, man. We're live. Lads, let me just show you something here when this match is over. 1 second, right? Let me show you something before we end the stream. Because I gotta go now. What a weekend of streaming though, lads. Or a week of streaming, I should say. An avatar. Yeah, the 100k run, that's the goal. I want to show you something after this, lads. Watch. Let me just show you something, lads, in fairness, which makes the achievement a little bit more impressive even. Ivan, maybe we should do a conspiracy podcast on it. Fighting spirit won't make that much of a difference to a goalkeeper, just facts. Yeah, lads, look, this is Indonesia's team in the game, lads. Look. They did something fishy. I mean, there's nothing they could have done fishy, bro. It was offline, as far as I know. They weren't using the servers or anything. That's why it looks so smooth, man. That's why the skills were working. Now, look, I just want to show you this team, right? So, they had a couple of players here that they weren't using, obviously. But they also had a couple of players that they were using, such as this guy, Baggett, right? This is this guy, Baggett, man. All he has is interception and aerial superiority. He's a build-up. That's all he has. Forget about the stats. The stats are balanced. You know what I mean? That's not a problem. Interception and aerial superiority. I know, Bobby. I know, bro. I know. This guy only has a few skills as well. Maybe they loaded all their players with super skills, yeah, when they took it off. Maybe they switched. And the guy that got the goal, man, was this guy, wasn't it? Like, he has first time shot, but he doesn't have aerial superiority. He doesn't have heading. He doesn't have anything. Ivar Jenner. No player skills. Mark Glock. Couple of player skills. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah, I wish we got another match out of it. It would have been fun, wouldn't it? Yeah, it's exhibition mode, yeah. It should have been best of 5, I think. Yeah, it would have been nicer. Compared to Brazil, though, man, they had, player skills and player ID coming out the wazoo. Yeah, but the rating is only going to clear so much. Well, Indonesia, man, are just incredibly talented guys. They're just a really good team. So, lads, that is it for another stream, man. We've been streaming for what? Nearly 4 hours again. We've streamed more this week than I've worked. I wish I could do it. I wish I could do it every week. Yeah, boys, calm down with the comments, please. It's not that type of vibe on the stream, lads. And El Capitano, if you're new here, bro, we keep it light on this stream, man. Ron, yeah, I'd love it, man. I would love it if there was enough content there. I mean, we could do our own tournaments. I mean, if we were able to do this full time, man, I could do a tournament. Like, even if we did 2 tournaments a month, we could do a tournament on a Tuesday and a Wednesday. Stream normally on a Monday and a Thursday. Maybe take Friday off. But unfortunately, I got a real job as well. So it's unfortunate. Well, not unfortunate, but at the moment, this is just, what it is. The way it is. But yeah, boys, we might be back tomorrow, man, to push and grind a little bit more on our main profile. So that's where we're at in the league at the moment. And we've been beasting. 91% win ratio, 10 wins. We're what? 22 points away from Division 2. We've played how many games since the update? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, sure, it says it here. We've played 11 games. Sorry, lads. And this is the squad that we've been using. Obviously, this is my setup at the moment. Obviously, without these players. These players are not it. So I think who we've been using is Rummy. We have Buffon in goals. We have Thuram back here. Thuram's probably my favorite right back at the moment. We have Mateus here. Which do you prefer, lads? Mateus or Seedorf? Messi here. Ilmaz here. And I think we had... Who would be on the left, lads? I'll bring in Mateus anyway. I think we'd Son, had we? Bring in Figo too. We could do that as well. Something like that anyway. That was the team that we were using. And I think our tactics was defensive on Rijkaard, defensive on Thuram, deep line on Vieira, and that was it, I think. Sub-tactic was this. Kind of a bit of a switcheroo. Something like that, I think. That's what I think we were going for with our switcheroo. Something like that anyway. Just to switch it up a bit. We're playing long ball counter at the moment. So lads, that is it for me, boys. Thank you guys for keeping me company with the stream. It's been a banger stream again. Massive views. We're 6 likes away from 250. If you haven't liked the stream, please do consider liking the stream. It helps out massively. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do consider subscribing as well. I do have as well a link into here. If you guys are thinking of getting any jerseys or anything, you can do that. If you want to help me out, you just enter that code into the basket. The kits are really nice, man. We'll have a couple of kits coming our way, and I'm hoping that we'll do a giveaway every month. So it should be nice, man. It should be nice. So let's see what happens. It's going to be good, man. All right, lads. I will talk to you later, man. We'll be back tomorrow at some stage. Until then, I will talk to you. Peace.